I can still bet on this freaking. Oh, no, I don't. I can't bet on these carrots, dude.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Nice to see all of you. Oh, and my towel already fell.
I got it. You can do it.
Oh, thank you, Jackson. Hi everybody. Guys, please let me know how the audio is. Let me know how the audio is. If you need more duct tape, it's right there. I don't even know if that's even gonna make a fucking difference, but we'll see. Hi everybody. Hi Oliver Oils. Hi Herden. Hi Hayden Herman. Yeah, is the audio shit or what? Because I'm using a different mode on my microphone. Let me see. Let me actually turn it down a little bit. Let me see if that makes it a little bit better. All right. Audio is terrible. Oh, hey, yeah. Well, you know, the audio's awful. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. I think it should be better now. It should be better now, I think. Okay, all right, good to know. It was the worst it's ever been. All right, thank you. Is it? I changed it now. Still bad. Well, I mean, okay, hold on. Let me. It's a tough listen. All right. Let me refer to my fucking notes on this. Hold on. That Jackson is just currently betting his life savings on Juliana Pena to beat Kayla
And
Harrison.
Sugar Sean O'Malley has been added last second to the parlay.
Dude, I don't mind that one, bro. I don't mind there. You did not change it? Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Well, I did change it, but here's what I'll do. Don't worry, I got you guys. Not betting.
I'm done betting on Kevin Holland fights. He doesn't fight to win.
All right, how about now, guys? Is it better? I turned it off and turned it back on, my classic strategy. That is the thing, though. Kevin Holland is just so volatile, you know what I mean? He's so volatile with his performances, but so is Vicente Luque. Underwater, huh? I'll fix it. Don't you guys even worry. Alright, that has definitely fixed it, and you guys can't even tell me otherwise. That definitely just fucking fixed it. Oh, and the towel fell. I don't think it matters. It's better now. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I turned it off, turned it back on. No, I got the timer. Don't you guys even worry. Boom.
There was no check.
There we go. Well, Vicente Luque already seems a wee bit, I don't know, mentally. I mean, the thing is, though, it's ever since he just literally quit against Joaquin Buckley. Remember that?
Or Chiesa.
And Chiesa, too.
Yeah.
It's like, who knows exactly where he's at and what he's going to do. You know what I mean?
And Holland looked so bad in his last fight against that one dude.
Who did he fight? No, he fought RDR. The guy who beat Bo Nickel.
No. He fought Mikel Olajuk.
Oh.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
He armbarred him. Oh, but he got dropped, right, with the right hand?
Yeah, and then he got murdered.
Damn. That was
this was like 2 months ago, this fight.
Those were actually some really good shots from the single leg right there. I mean, dude, a lot of people say that Kevin Holland, I feel like he's honestly one of the more underrated guys out right now. Because, like, here's the thing. It's just a fact he's not elite. But, like, he's still really solid, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he'll ever survive at, like, the tip top of any division. But, like, He doesn't suck. You know what I
If
mean?
you look at the list of people he's fought some big UFC guys.
Yes. Oh,
Like
yeah.
when he was at middleweight, and he's so skinny.
Yeah. Oh, that was a fucking
the fight is
big
over.
elbow. That was
The
a
fight ended. Yup.
Oh, big right. Luque just covering up now.
Clinch.
Dude, at least Luque does seem better though now.
Defensively sound a little bit, you know.
Well, he doesn't seem like I don't know
When
what
he got hit.
Well,
When he
it
got
was
hit.
like against Buckley, he had a fucking like brain hemorrhage or something. Like he had some.
That's
brain
scary,
bleeding.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
surprised
terrifying.
no one has died from the sport yet.
Yeah, I know that
Like
is.
in the octagon, for the amount of people like who lose consciousness.
Yeah, that is insane.
Like if you already have like a hemorrhoid or whatever, a hemorrhage, a brain injury, like you could just die.
Yeah. That was a good shot by Luque right there. That was a good shot by Luque.
You see all the little names in the black? That could have been us for
Yeah, but
$500.
dude, yeah, but who gives a fuck? You can't even read them.
It's gonna be like Conor McGregor knocking out Islam, and then like Islam's dead body is gonna be right next to him.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like Jackson MMA Shane is gonna be Islam slumped.
But yeah, I just like it's like I don't know. I don't know why anybody would pay $500 to get a completely illegible name written on the octagon.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is they probably make like 10K off of that. Like all I had to do is sell like 2 VIP tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
And just not like advertise like they do, but not on the shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If they actually
Oh! Holland just got rocked. Damn.
This is how I expected this fight to go.
That was a good shot right there, actually. Dude, Keith Peterson looks like he's on fucking chemotherapy. What's wrong with him?
It's because he's been reffing too many Ilya fights that dynamite in his hands got to him, dude. That nuclear power.
Wait, oh my god, are we? Let me take a look. God damn it. Let me see. No, we're not muted, but let me hear how it sounds.
No, we're not muted, but let me hear how it sounds.
We sound fine. No, it sounds completely fine on my end. They're trolling. That's just not funny. Like fucking, it's not funny. You guys just stressing me out over here. You know, the one fucking the major anxiety I get from streaming is my mic quality. You guys know that. Oh my god. And Daniel Cormier, of course, just can't fucking go 10 seconds without bringing up Habib. It's like, dude, relax, bro.
He retired, what, 2020?
Yeah, but it's like, but what's he talking about right now? He was like, and that's the thing about Habib is that, like, Vicente Luque can't take him down. Habib could take you down. It's like, thanks, Daniel. I love the fucking genius analysis.
Yeah, because everyone's comparing Luque to Nurmagomedov.
I know. Luque actually does look very good here. And Luque is like a legitimately, like, really good boxer. Like, remember, when he fought Bilal, like, he was clearly the much more dangerous boxer in that fight. And
Yeah,
somebody thought Bilal Muhammad was going to fucking Canelo hands JDM.
He did.
I don't know about that, Doug.
He won on the judges' scorecards, like, unofficially. Like, if you checked a verdict, it was 3-2 Bilal.
No, was it actually?
Yeah.
No, I don't believe you.
You gotta pull it out.
That
The chat knows.
No, JDM Bilal was literally like 5-0. Maybe 4-1.
It was like
Maybe
47-6, 47-4
4-1.
on verdicts last time I checked.
Didn't who? No, it wasn't Holland. That was, I'm trying to think who did. It was fucking Johnny Walker when Paul Craig had a single leg and he starts fucking swinging off the single leg and knocks him out.
Yeah, that's the most Johnny Walker thing of all time.
Well,
besides getting clipped in 2 seconds.
When you're going for a single leg, both of your hands are fucking being used up, so you can't have any defense. It kind of is a bit of a compromising position if you have power. I kind of feel bad for Vicente Luque. It was like he He used to be like, people used to think of him like he was like the dark horse of the division, and now he's just kind of nobody, and he's only 33 years old.
Yeah, I feel like he should be a lot older, because I remember when he was like fighting Mike Perry, and that was like, what, 7 years ago?
God. Dude, what the fuck happened to Mike Perry? He's just
what happened to Darren Till? That's the real question. At least
no, Darren Till's killing it, dude. Darren Till's killing it.
Like,
yeah, he
random influencers in the UK.
Didn't he win his last? Who did he fight his last fight? He won, right?
Yeah, but he shouldn't be a UFC champ. Like, dude gave DDP a run for his money, then left.
Well,
that's the most danger DDP has been in. Yeah. His whole UFC career.
Here we go. Darce choke. Darce choke. Darce choke.
They both have. They both have good darces.
It's an anaconda. He's got an anaconda.
They both have good.
It's an anaconda choke. Oh, dude, he might have this.
He's stuck.
He might have this.
Oh!
Damn, he got it. Dude, it's like, I'm sorry, if you get taken down by Kevin Holland, don't try to wrestle up, dude. You're gonna get put in a fucking anaconda or a Darce.
Yep.
Kevin Holland reminds me a lot of you. For chat, you got Jackson is such a bitch with his fucking chokes because his arms are so long from that same position.
Yeah. Except I have a little bit more power than Kevin Holland. Like I have some major pop with my left hook across. I got that Gaethje thing, bro.
Well, it all comes from your shoulders. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It does come from the shoulders. Yeah, the shoulders and the traps.
I just like.
Oh, Trump is there.
That's
pretty
standard. The second they fucking hit the ground, I was like, Luke, if you try to wrestle up, you're gonna get put in an anaconda or a Darce.
He's covering up, but he's just like slowly walking up with neck exposed. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hi, Brevi. What's up?
Oh, Yusuf Chitao. Thank you for the $2. No trolling, Shay. Volume is really
no trolling,
really
Shay.
low.
Volume really is WAAAAAY too low.
This needs to go all the way up, yeah. This needs to go all the way up. Well, this is already turned all the way up, but, I mean, I guess we can just move this a bit closer to us, to be honest with you. That might fix it.
All right, guys, just turn it up on your laptop.
You know,
this is what you're going to have to do.
Well, see, when I'm listening to it myself...
No trolling, Shay. Volume really is WAAAAAY.
They just might be trolling us, though.
Well, I don't know. Yusuf Chitao sent $2 for that, but...
If you're sending $2, you're going to troll.
I mean, dude, I'm listening...
He could have sent that in chat for free.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I do appreciate the $2. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the $2. That really helps me out, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm listening to it myself on my own phone, and it's, like, literally completely fine. But it might be because I'll just turn the TV down. That might do it. And by the way, it's not like I want to fucking listen to Daniel Cormier's dumbass anyway. Bet them $2 on Juliana. Jackson did bet a lot of money on Juliana Pena, by the way.
I bet $25. But Shave has a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my rent money, pretty much. But that's like, at this point, like, that's not that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
not that much anymore, you know? So I don't really give a shit.
What's another couple hundred in 1 year? In the hole.
Exactly. Exactly. Guys, though, I seriously wouldn't, I honest to God wouldn't be surprised if Juliana Pena pulls it out.
I've got a $50 parlay on Holland, Pyfer, Harrison, and O'Malley. Am I winning?
Let's see. I've got a $50 parlay on Holland, Pyfer, Harrison, and O'Malley. Am I winning? Okay, so Nick Garcia. I legitimately really like that parlay. I'll be honest with you, though, Nick. I am kind of nervous about Juliana Pena against, I'm nervous for Kayla against Juliana. Purely for the fact that the one thing you cannot take away from Juliana Pena is she's just a fucking dog. Like, she's going to go really hard at Kayla all 5 rounds. As soon as she hits the ground, she's actually not bad off of her back. Obviously, Kayla's going to be a lot better. But she's just going to, like, not stop. You know what I mean? She's going to push a really hard pace on Harrison all 5 rounds. And because Harrison's so jacked, she kind of does have a bit of a propensity to slow down. You know what I mean? Like, over 5 rounds, I'm a little nervous. I mean, I think skill for skill, she's better than Pena. I think a 3-round fight, she would be an absolute lock. I'm just a little nervous on her slowing down and melting as the fight goes on. Purely because, again, Pena's just a dog. She's basically the female Merab, pretty much.
And when you take that much trend like Kayla Harrison does in the TRT and the HGH, you have no room for EPO.
What the fuck? Oh, D-Mac!
Oh my!
MF5 memberships, D-Mac. That's crazy. That's $25 worth of memberships. God damn. Dude, I really appreciate that. I have no idea who this is. I've never seen them in the chat before. But, dude, that's crazy. Thank you so much. John4888 got it. Anthony Davis got it. Even King got it. Onyx got it. Dude, thank you, D-Mac. That's crazy. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry, Jackson, what were you saying about Kayla Harrison?
When you have that much strength building steroids in you, you don't have enough for cardio. You're already max stats.
That's true.
You have no VC left.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So you're going to gas out.
That's true. I also think Kayla is not that great on the feet. Like, she's not that bad, but she's not that great on the feet. And I think that, you know, she looked all right against Caitlin Vieira. She had that one really good takedown attempt. But apart from that, she kind of Shavkat Rachmanov maxes a little bit and stalls up against the fence with, like, a, you know what I mean, with that body lock. So
Jackson, show me your anaconda tongue out.
Ooh. Keith Peterson, thank you for the $2. Jackson, whip that shit out, bro.
All right. So it's like when you get
no, that's not what he's talking about.
$2 and you expect that?
Yeah, we need strip, Jackson, strip.
Maybe if you send a little bit more, you might get something, but not that.
All right, fine. Put me in an anaconda.
All right. So is it?
It's an anaconda. It's gonna go. So it's go under the arm like this. Yeah, then you lock it up like that. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Jackson's arms are so long, when we're grappling, he can get that from anywhere. Like, like most people, when they go for a Darce or an Anaconda, and, like, they're shooting on you, right? You have to, like, kind of cut the angle and drive your arm through, you know what I mean? Kind of walk your body around. Jackson will just be like, boom, you're in one. He'll just, like the second you shoot on him, he just goes, boop, you're in one. It's a bitch.
I've been in the gym for the past 2 months only training biceps, so the squeeze on that is the greatest squeeze of all time.
Ooh.
You gotta squeeze.
Whoa, I don't like being in the chat as these peasants who can't afford a member.
Finish your drinks and make new ones.
Finish your drinks and make new ones, D-Mac. Well, thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars.
What is that? Is that like 7 or what? Do you know the exchange rate?
I think 10 Canadian. I believe that's like $7. Yeah, I think that's like $7, which is great.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? I actually did just finish my drink. I will go get some more for you, man. I will actually, dude. For 10 Canadian dollars, I'll drink whatever you want me to drink, man. Yeah, don't worry. I will. I absolutely will. Titano, thank you for the 99 cents.
I cringed so hard a few fights ago. Cormier said someone might have won a round because he got a takedown. Even though he did no attack and got pieced up.
I know. James 712. First of all, Titano, thank you for the 99 cents. I love you so much, buddy. Titano, you're my favorite. James 712, dude, it is so fucking bad. I hate it. Because it's like, dude, I'm telling you, the judging criteria is not that fucking hard to understand. You just have to look at it and read it. Just Google it and just read it, bro. It's not that fucking hard. And it says so explicitly that purely changing the position of a fight is not effective grappling. You have to establish an attack. And Daniel Cormier, it's absurd the fact that he makes so much money from the UFC and he hasn't even bothered to look at it. It's him and Joe Rogan are both such fucking morons. When I was fucking watching Kayla Harrison versus Caitlin Vieira for some film study to see if I wanted to bet on her earlier, God, it was pissing me off so much because Joe Rogan was talking about, Joe Rogan literally says, he goes, Kayla Harrison has some control time, but if you want to judge it based on damage,
How much are you betting on Sean and by what?
If you want to bet it on damage, then blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Joe, what do you mean if you want to bet it on damage? Like, what do you mean if? Like, there is a way to judge the fights. It is spelled out
so impressed by
so
Joshua
clearly.
Van. What
Like,
do you make of him?
I fucking cannot believe that these two fucking bozos are always the commentators for every big pay-per-view. These people don't know what they're talking about. And they spread misinformation. And that's what pisses me off so much. There's this guy that I've been coming across on YouTube Shorts who makes little shorts about, he goes, judging this fight completely non-biasedly. And even he's like, oh well, he got some control time here. Oh, this guy secured a takedown, and the damage was close, so you have to give it to the takedown. And I'm just like, this is all Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier's fault. It's all Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier's fault, all of it. Now, I won't forget about those donos, but I was given 10 Canadian dollars and told to go fill up my drink, so I'll be right back.
Please raise your mic volume. Can't hear you.
All the way up. I don't know what to do.
Everyone knows the deal. $2 and shit gets slapped. $5 and I might make it. Oh, hey John. $2. Just me and you, Mr. King. Physique? Yeah, if you want to see the physique, it's on the Instagram. Shay's probably gonna lose like $500 or $600 tonight. Jackson podcast. I am 6'4". I'm not 6'5", Dylan. If someone donates 100, let me think. Shay will live stream going out tonight if someone donates $1,000. Speak of the devil! Where's the $2 donut? There's 30 more seconds on the deal.
What?
30 more seconds.
Hey everybody. Yeah, I don't think the chat wants to see me live streaming going out and striking out again.
I told them I gave them an offer.
Did you?
$1,000 and
let me go check these past donations. Let's see. Oh, so we got James there. Oh, Dylan Rosa, thank you so much for the $5, Dylan Rosa. Dude, I really appreciate it. Look, I don't want to complain, but YouTube, they just made an update and they're really cracking down on monetization and restrictions. The gooning and masturbation jokes that I was making in my last video sponsored by DraftKings literally got my video age restricted. And now there's like limited ads on it. And it's all because I use the word self-genital manipulation. Can you fucking believe that horse shit? So, regardless, right, I'm not going to change how I make my content, but Dylan Rose says people like you are keeping this channel alive, and I greatly appreciate it. So, how much am I betting on Sean and by what? I'm purely betting on... So, I really don't want to mess up and get too specific.
Give us your best Wong Kong impression.
Oh, God. So, again, I don't want to get too specific. I've messed up on that too many times in the past. I want to kind of keep it broader. So, I bet on Sean O'Malley to win via body shot TKO in round 3. And I put $4,000 on it.
And all you have to do is land that cheap kick like 5 or 6 times and you're there.
Exactly.
It builds up really quick. We saw last time.
Use code MMA Shay on DraftKings, boys. Use code MMA Shay on DraftKings. I would greatly appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding, Dylan Rosa. I just bet on Sean O'Malley flat. And I only threw like $50 on it. So it's nothing crazy this time. The walk convinced me to give up my insane gambling ways. But yes, thank you, Dylan Rosa. John Wings, thank you for the 10 HK. So impressed by Joshua Van. What do you make of him? Dude, I've been riding high on Joshua Van for a while now. I bet Jackson doesn't even know Josh. Oh, no, yeah, he does. You were telling me about him earlier. Dude, his boxing is really, really slick, really, really clean. That calf kick is kind of there on him. I'm a little worried he might just be a tad too small. Just a little bit. I'm worried, but I don't know yet. But I think he's very good. I think he's very, very slick. Very, very slick. Mike Yim, again, thank you for the 1 month of being a member, Mike Yim. I love you. Dude, this mic is all the way up, dude. Like, I really don't know what else I can do about it. I mean, I guess I'm just going to move the mic even closer to me than it already is. Sorry, everybody. It's fit. I got it.
Patchy mix.
Sorry, we're good. We're back.
Welcome to the UFC.
What you got for us on Mario versus Patchy?
Yusuf Chitao, thank you for the $2. I greatly appreciate it. Something tells me you know a bit about Patchy.
I know a lot about Patchy, but the one thing that gets me going is Mario Bautista's bum ass. If I have to sit here and watch him push a guy up against the cage for 15 minutes and do absolutely nothing, I'm going to wish I was watching Daniel Cormier talk for 30 minutes about wrestling criteria and on the scorecards. I would rather do that 24/7 and watch him push Jose Aldo against the fence.
I have a feeling we might see that, though, bro. I have a feeling we might see that.
Patchy is too good of a grappler. He'll just shoot when that happens.
Is he? He's a very good grappler?
He has like a 70% submission rate on his wins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Look, by the way, though, Save the Plants, Eat More Meat, I do really appreciate your 11 months being a member. If you can just let me know what the fuck a Wang Kong impression is, I'll do my best. But, yeah, I don't know a lot about Patchy Mix, to be honest with you. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, I've watched some highlights, but I can't say I've done a lot of film study on him. I'm kind of going into this one a little blind. I was planning on doing some parlay, like doing a parlay for this like I normally do, but I ended up not doing it, so I didn't do a ton of research on him. But the Chinese fighter Wang Kong. It's basically a Zhang Wei Li impression. Oh, God. Armin asked if snacks are provided. I'll tell him I have bananas. I have bananas. And peanut butter. you can make...
Isn't that for you and the dog?
Hey. No, there's no dog here anymore. Jackson, all right, do a really, really racist, just Chinese voice for us, please.
I would need like $1 million to do that.
Well, dude, Save the Plants. He only been a member for 11 months, and he wants to hear a really...
From you.
Okay,
He didn't donate to Jackson MMA. He donated to MMA Shay.
Okay, I know, but Jackson, you're kind of my fall guy around here. You know what I mean?
I can't take the fall.
You do all the cancelable shit.
No.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough to do any of that stuff.
Look at Mario Bautista, bro. He's a fucking... Look at that animal right there. He's ready to go out there and go to war. He's ready to close his eyes, bum rush Patchy, and just shove him up against the fence.
Yeah. I hope his lights get put out in like 30 seconds, but...
What a terrible tattoo he's got on his chest.
I wonder what it says. It probably says win by decision.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh, Aaron's never here on Saturdays. That's crazy. Hi, Aaron. Hey, look, it's not my fault that I do a really good Zhang Wei Li and you guys just weren't ready for it. It's not my fault. It says death before dishonor, I think. I mean, man, at this point, you could tell me it says anything. I can't read that shit.
I can see the death. Yeah, I can see it. I could read that.
I can't read that shit, so I have no idea. You could have told me it said anything.
But speaking of death, I can't wait for Death Sentence's MMA debut in the Octagon at the next UFC 317.
Dude,
I heard he's opening up the prelims.
Dude, you and Death Sentence, you'd smash Death Sentence, let's be honest. You'd fucking ragdoll
off
Death
the
Sentence.
couch.
That would be a sick fight.
Off the AMFs, I could be as gone as possible, and I would smash him.
Oh yeah, Jim, you did donate something at the start of the stream. I forget what it was though. What was it? Yeah, sorry, Jim, I forget. Damn, Patchy's tall. He's 5'11" for 135. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. Shay, is that a Jackson chain? No, I got this on Amazon for like $9.
Very glad you're a changed man. Jackson, slap him.
What? It scared me. That scared me. Oh, hey, The Walk. Yeah, The Walk is the sole reason why I stopped gambling the way I used to.
I know, and to think Kenny was so close to making you go full force.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was. He certainly was. He certainly was. Where's Armin? Armin's on his way. Armin is on his way. Minimum Holloway said that he will never... Basically... we all agree that the worst watch party we've ever had was UFC 306, the Sphere. It was horrible. It just sucked. That card sucked. The main event sucked. And Minimum Holloway told me that he will never watch Merab fight Sean O'Malley ever again. So he's not coming. But Armin is on his way. Armin is on his way.
I'm hoping he's bringing this next, but
we'll see. I mean, I've got 2 slices of pizza in there. If you want to heat those up, I got it this morning.
Almost set. Where'd you get the pizza from?
Little Caesars.
Oh, bet.
Dude, Little Caesars is honestly a pretty fucking. So what I get is I get the 3 meat pizza, the deep dish.
Yeah.
$12 for the whole pizza. 160 grams of protein. It's like, damn,
What?
dude. Yeah, the whole pizza is 160 grams of protein.
How is that?
Well, because
I know there's
it's
a lot
the
of
cheese and all the meat on it, and it's like, dude, that's pretty much like all I really need for. That's like that's a whole day of eating right there for $12. And I got fats, proteins, carbs. I got everything I need there. You know what I mean?
And it probably tastes so good.
Now I'm sure some fucking nutritionist in the chat would tell me I'm being a moron.
Actually,
but,
yeah, no.
Yeah, but you know. All right, here we go.
All right, Patchy, let's get it going.
Mario Bautista actually doing a decent job switching stances, throwing a lot of kicks. Patchy, I will say, doesn't quite look 5'11", but he does look lanky. That was a nice little knee stomp by Patchy. All right, when is Bautista gonna shoot? That's the question.
Patchy's looking a little slow, though.
He is looking a little slow,
Yeah.
and Bautista is looking like he's doing
that's always been him. He's not
Really?
the one to... Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Patchy just got tagged. He ate that, though.
Bro.
He got tagged again with that same
Yeah.
shot. I didn't realize
He's a
Patchy was
step behind.
southpaw. Yeah, because if you're going to be a southpaw fighting an orthodox fighter, you're just there for that straight shot all day long. Patchy needs to get his head off the center line.
This is the UFC, bro. That shit doesn't work anymore.
Another good body shot by Bautista. He's just setting up that straight backhand, going to the body, going upstairs. There we go. Patchy moved away from that one pretty well. God, the way Bautista fights is just so soy. I mean, look at him just dancing around all zesty like.
And they put him on the main card after what happened to Jose Aldo. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Another really good shot by Bautista. He's just landing that straight shot every single time.
Like, in a stacked bantamweight division, they could have found so many other people to do this.
Yeah.
Fight against Mix.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the fact that Patchy's just standing there completely straight up like a statue right in front of him. Like Bautista's footwork and his movement and the way he's cutting angles is just so much better. There he goes, nice jab by Patchy. Ooh, big overhand by Bautista. I don't think it quite landed, though.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is bad. Patchy's just standing there getting fucking obliterated with that same punch. He's just, like, not moving his head at all.
Yeah. And he has no threat with the hands. Like, he's got no power behind that.
Yeah, no, not at all. Patchy's kind of fighting like Cheeto Vera, except at least Cheeto Vera fucking covers up when you throw punches at him, you know what I mean? He's got that Benoit Saint-Denis head movement.
Head movement?
God, it's
Dude,
still...
they tried to convince us that BSD was going to beat Poirier.
Well, I was going to say, it was still so goated. The fact that you made $2,000 betting on Poirier that fight. I couldn't do it. I wanted to bet on Poirier, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was too nervous.
No, dude. They acted like he was Habib 2.0, and, like, 18 months ago, this guy gassed out against a bum in the second round. Like, what do you think Poirier's going to do to him?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we all
Yeah.
saw
True.
what happened.
True. Yeah. True.
But I can't believe he was an underdog. Like, he was like plus 180.
And it's like the truth is, in hindsight, if Poirier wasn't jumping guillotine, I don't think the fight would have even been like. I think he would have just fucking won a lot easier. You know what I mean?
Walked him down
Because he just doesn't have. You know, if you don't have any head movement at all, it's like good luck fighting fucking Dustin Poirier. You know what I mean? Now let's see. I mean, I'm expecting to see like I'm expecting like some really high level grappling from Patchy Boy. You know
And
what
then
I mean?
in the next immediate fight he had, he made Money Moicano look like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
He made him look like Habib's third son, bro.
Yeah. Nah, clearly Patchy is letting Mario hit him over and over again. He's being plotty and trying to set something up. Him eating all these jabs and crosses will make sense. You'll see. All right.
It's like the Rocky movie.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll fucking see. Jesus, he's just getting fucking popped over and over again. And he's just like, the fact that he's just like not changing anything is so funny.
I didn't see him slip a punch that whole round.
He didn't, he just stood there.
How are you in the UFC and in Bellator and a champ and you don't know how to move your head off the center line?
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, that was a round to say the least. Bro has worse defense than Oliveira. James 7-12. Come on, man. Let's not bring up Oliveira's fucking. Let's just not. Come on, Oliveira's defense is not that bad.
3 weeks in 3 weeks' time.
I know. I really.
Etch my name in history.
I really gotta start working on that, like getting that breakdown really put together.
You just need to start DMing Charles coaches all your videos
No,
about the
dude,
breakdown.
dude.
Just
I
send them.
actually, I spoke to one of the people that Oliveira hires to do the film study. Legitimately.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
I want to see
I swear to God.
the messages, bro.
I mean, you know, it wasn't. It was just. Basically, he was just like, you know, like what you just asked me what I got. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, well, initially it was somebody DM'd me being like, I know, like I'm from Brazil, I know the guy. You know what I mean? Like I can get you guys connected. And I spoke to him. He was like, what do you got? And I basically just told him, and the guy was pretty much just like, you know, yeah, that's kind of what. I just a lot of basic stuff, right? Like you can't let Ilya pressure you. You got to put him on the back foot. His defense isn't that great. He's open for shots. He's open for teeps and calf kicks. And he was just basically like, yeah, we're on the same. We're on, you know, that's what we're looking at as well. I mean, nothing really happened, but you know, it was there.
Yeah, Twitter agrees.
Patchy mixes stiff and seems to have that octagon jitters. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's getting the Pitbull treatment. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Patchy just needs to, like, try to do something. That's what I think.
Like, if he's a submission guy, let's get a takedown. Or at least pull guard, at least. I would want to see that. I'd rather than him just getting 1-2 the rest of the fight.
Yep. How long has it been since Patchy's fought? Because obviously Bellator hasn't been
a
around for a while.
A year and a half.
Thank God I didn't put this fight on my parlay.
Oh, Nick Garcia, thank you for the $2. Greatly appreciated it. Yeah, I mean, look, it's tough, dude. When you got a guy like Patchy who, you know, has never fought in the UFC before, you know what I mean? Again, I don't know when the last time he fought, but it was a while ago. Sometimes you just never know. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with fights like that. But, Nick, I really appreciate those $2, man. Thank you, buddy. There we go. That was a good jab by Patchy Boy. Up, and then he eats a jab in return. Oh, there we go. Now Patchy's starting to put it together a little bit.
Every single interview, every embedded video, Mix was talking about his grappling skills and about how he's going to submit him and his coach and whoever teaches him jits. And he hasn't even done anything.
He hasn't tried. Yeah, he hasn't tried. I mean, yeah, from some of the highlights that I saw, Patchy has these fucking crazy back takes and, like, really good scrambles. But, like, where the fuck is it?
And bantamweight's supposed to be the scrambling division. Like, this is where all that happens.
Yep.
Fraud check.
Oh, there we go. At least I like the head kicks a little bit better. He didn't quite land it, but it's there, you know.
Aljo, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Yes! Clean!
I thought we were finally going to see some grappling. God, though, somehow leave it to Mario Bautista to have an opponent just stand right in front of you as stiff as a board, and the fight still is boring as shit. You know what I mean? I'm just running out of things to say. Like there's nothing to say here. You know what I mean? You got a guy standing right in front of you like a fucking like a fucking plank, and it still sucks. Oh, that was a nice little slip and rip by Bautista right there, though. He must have heard me. Patchy's planning to submit Bautista in the third to create a Rocky narrative. Trust me. All right. We'll fucking see about that. Oh, that was a good shot by Bautista. I love Bautista.
That's a great name.
God,
Can you just give Bautista Umar, please?
I know, yeah. I mean,
Or like Corey or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's gonna if he wins this fight, he's gonna get a much higher level opponent next. Look at fucking Patchy's legs. Like it's giving John Jones' legs a run for his money in terms of being skinny.
The greatest heavyweight champion of all time.
What did you just say?
John Bones Jones.
What
the
did you
second
just say?
coming of Jesus Christ. No, I'm kidding. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at a certain point though, I am starting to kind of feel like it's kind of Dana who's the one who's kind of doing this. You know what I mean? Like, based on the things that John has said recently, John's basically saying like, hey, you know, I told the UFC what's going on. I haven't trained. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm done. And it's why hasn't the UFC stripped him yet? You know what I mean? Like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I want to transfer my hatred on this topic to Dana a little bit more than John. Even though John absolutely deserves it because he's a fucking piece of shit human being.
Conspiracy theory. They're trying to figure out things with Ngannou. And that's taking a while because he owns the part of the PFL.
That would be crazy.
And they don't want Aspinall to go have a shit fight with like Volkov when they can be Ngannou Aspinall.
Dude.
So they're waiting on that.
Yeah.
And then they're not going to make that announcement and strip Jones until they have that fight booked.
Yeah. Dude, you might be right. You might be right there.
Because Ngannou wants out. They stripped everything from the Bellator and PFL. They got nothing left.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's fucking, oh god, I forget who the fuck did he, Renan Ferreira. That was the only interesting fight for Francis Ngannou. Yeah. That was it. That was the only interesting fight. Renan Ferreira, I think, actually would have been a bitch to beat for Ngannou if it was just purely on the feet. Like, Renan Ferreira is like an actually, oh, there we go. Patchy finally fucking took a shot, but Bautista D'd that up. Yeah, I mean, I would fucking love to see Aspinall and Ngannou. That would be so sick. Imagine talking all this shit pre-fight about how this guy doesn't know any jiu-jitsu. I'm going to submit this guy, then I'm going to submit his grappling coach. And then during the fight, you just took one shitty takedown attempt, and that was it. Like, imagine that.
Yeah, if Bautista had like 1 ounce of power in his hands, this fight would be over already.
Yep. Yep, for sure.
Dude, I cannot wait for Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer next.
Dude, Kelvin.
I've been waiting on that for years.
Yeah, dude, dude, how much you want to bet the first thing Joe Rogan says as Kelvin is walking out is, you have to remember, he went to war with Israel Adesanya. You gotta remember that. Yeah, it's gonna be the fucking first thing he says as he's walking out. I already know.
Yeah. He's the youngest Ultimate Fighter winner of all time.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny, dude, because, like, Kelvin Gastelum, like, let's be real. His only real accolade is knocking out Michael Bisping coming off the GSP loss 2 weeks later. Like, right? Like, what else is... I guess the war with Israel Adesanya, I guess, is maybe the most impressive
He's had some really
thing.
good losses.
Has he?
It was decision Whitaker.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, but he could have had Adesanya out of there, bro.
Yeah, when he rocked him with that head kick and then shot a takedown. Fucking dumbass Kelvin. He could have, yeah.
And then he tried to triangle.
Yeah, he shot a triangle, yeah.
I'm like, you're cooked when you're a kickboxer who's been doing jiu-jitsu for 2 months. You try to triangle a wrestler.
Yeah. Man.
You have a pillow by any chance?
I don't. I do not have a pillow, but if you want to, like, bundle up this blanket and put it underneath you, you can do that. I'm going to play some Clash of Clans.
Bautista, you're getting boycotted.
You know what? I can actually take a few giants out of my deck, on my thing, I think.
Well, I'm surprised you're on Clash of Clans and not Royale.
No,
I thought you were a Royale guy.
I love Clash Royale. I love Clash Royale, but
Sup Che, this fight's a smoke break, you a sativa or indica guy.
Oh, Fabio Flintstone, thank you for the $5, dude. I really appreciate it. Hey, Fabio Flintstone, dude, again, you are helping me out so much with that $5. You can single-handedly say you're helping keep this channel alive. I greatly appreciate you, dude. You know what, man? Honestly, you know, I don't know. I sometimes wonder if there really is that big of a difference between sativa and indica sometimes. I don't know. I sometimes really don't feel a difference between the two. Recently, I've been getting into indica a little bit more. And I've been liking it. So, you know, I might be an indica guy, but I can kind of go. Most of the time, I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? I'll go with whatever. But yeah, I agree. This fight sucked. This fight was really poor. All right.
Are you Town Hall at 12?
I am Town Hall level 12, yeah.
I'm max 12. I just need walls. That's it.
Damn. They have made it a lot easier to
I know, dude.
They've made it a lot easier to level up these days.
I played a little bit in college, but all I do is like log in, I get my stuff, and I just upgrade the walls.
That's pretty much what I do too. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do as well. I've been right now just trying to beat the fucking goblins or whatever, the goblin story mode or whatever, which I never really did before, but like they added all these new levels, and so I kind of like it.
I'm just not too much of a tactician to be able to do that, like, legitimately.
Yeah. You know, yeah, that's what's kind of fun about it, though, is that you kind of have to be a bit of a tech. And you know what? I like, too, that they don't, you don't have to fucking wait for your army to be created anymore.
That
You
was
can
a
just
good
fucking
idea.
spawn it. You know what I mean? It's so much better now. It's so much better that way. All right, maybe I shouldn't be playing fucking Clash of Clans on that. The fight's over. All right, whatever. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Imagine Mario loses, bro.
I think there's a difference. In my opinion, I feel like Sativa helps me focus and work. Indica helps me zone out and relax. I love smoking Sativa and then going to Muay Thai. It's the best. Yeah, I haven't worked out sober in a long time. I'm always on something while I'm working out these days. Yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know. It's tough. I remember watching a video where a cannabis scientist was talking about it, and they said they haven't found a difference really between Sativa and Indica on like an actual like chemical level in that sense. But I don't know. It's probably what you make of it. I think. You know what I mean? It's kind of what you make of it. I think sometimes. But yeah, I like whatever. I'll tell you what, Aaron. You should smoke salvia and then go and work out. That's what you should do. Oh, Mikey Musumeci's in there.
Glad that he's getting a little shine.
The staple of autism.
Tyrese Halliburton, no way.
That's Tyrese Halliburton. No, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about? That's the most racist shit I've ever heard. That's interesting, Aaron, because from what I've heard, indica, sativa is what people typically say makes them anxious. That's interesting. That's interesting. Ugh. All right, here we go. Kelvin versus Pyfer's up next. I think, dude, Kelvin Gastelum is definitely a lamb going out to slaughter.
Yeah, but he's chinny. He's never been finished. And he's fought in Till, Whitaker, Izzy.
Well, yeah, he got finished by Sean Brady. On the ground, though.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. Oh, it was also at
That's in
170.
the alternate timeline.
Yeah.
This timeline, Gastelum won the belt against Izzy, had a meaningful title events and a rematch versus Bisping, and then got cooked by everyone.
No, I've never smoked salvia before. I'm too scared to smoke salvia. Salvia is fucking terrifying. People like smoke salvia and they live alternate lives for years. Like if you accidentally smoke too much salvia, like you could literally live an entire alternate timeline, like an alternate life for years. And then you just like come out of it and you're just back to normal and it's like, what the fuck? And it's like, at that point, it's like, how do you know the current reality you're living in is actually real? I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I don't want that shit.
Oh yeah, Charles.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you,
We're
Charles.
gonna spend like $5,000 on Charles betting.
Yeah,
dude.
for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Pantoja versus is that Kaikara France or what's this deal?
Huh?
Who's he?
Oh yeah, Kai
KK.
Car France. Yeah, yeah. Which, honestly, I think, I don't mind, but like, like, what else does Pantoja need to do to earn a chance to move up to 35? You know what I mean?
You would get murdered by Merab.
Guys, I saw Joe Pyfer put on his story about, like, yeah, turn the body cam off. Was that actually, like, was he talking about bedtime? Because isn't bedtime coined that on a tier list or something? Yeah, it's from the police tier list. That's what I thought. That's funny. That's funny.
Sweet. Okay, I made an underdog bet and we're halfway there.
On what?
Luque, this is 10 to win 70. Luque over. I think Gastelum to go 43 and Harrison under 17.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if Gastelum. I mean, maybe because I think him versus the thing is, dude, Pyfer is such a sniper and he actually hits really hard. So that's why I'm a little nervous. But I think at 185, Gastelum has a good shin though. He has a really good shin.
He's just small, dude. Like, he had a war with Cannoneer, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he
did.
almost won that.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I have no problems with him unless he goes to the ground.
Yeah,
And he's not that bad on the ground. It's just
it's crazy how as a guy who fought and had so much success at 185,
how he gets
moving down in 170, he got just like literally out-muscled so bad by Sean Brady.
Some guys are just on better steroids.
I guess. This is gonna be such a sick card. It's a really good card.
And your best friend Kopilov versus Costa.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, I'm telling you, Ilya's in trouble.
You better have like 1,000 people in the live. You're gonna go crazy for that.
How do you know that the current reality is real? You have nothing to prove that a life you're living is real reality. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure, Lagliger, for sure.
Imagine saying that and then still tuning into the stream. Like, you choose to live your life watching the stream.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
This is the best we got.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. That's a good point, Lagliger, and that's a very good, it's a very good, what would you call it, philosophical discussion you're having there. I'll tell you what, when I was on 5 grams of mushrooms, I certainly became under the impression that reality is not real, for sure. So, you know, technically to me it's not even really real, is it? Jay, have you heard about the enhanced games? I have heard of the enhanced games. Yeah, when is that happening? Because I've heard about the enhanced games forever now.
Yeah, I can't wait for the enhanced games to have like 2 juice heads like fight for the UFC MMA championship.
But, yeah,
and they can't throw it.
Yeah.
And they're so bad, but they're just roided to the gills.
The truth is that like I think the regular Olympics is already the enhanced games. Like, come on.
Pray for Ben Askren. He's in critical condition.
Really?
I'm checking Twitter.
Wait, actually?
I'm checking Twitter.
Yeah, check. I don't trust chat as far as I can throw them. God, look how fat Kelvin Gastelum looks.
Yeah, it's real.
What happened?
As of an hour ago, severe pneumonia. He's unresponsive in the hospital.
Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, so, fuck. That. I thought you guys were trolling. Damn. All right, yeah. Pray for, should I do a little Hebrew prayer for Ben?
Yeah. I'll be back with some water.
All right, buddy. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, honestly, no, I'm not going to do a Hebrew prayer because it just feels a little, it feels a little, I mean, if he dies, I would feel really bad. I don't want to, like, joke around about that. That's crazy. Man. Like, to be unresponsive is scary. Yeah, me too. Dude, look, I actually truly wholeheartedly believe that if Masvidal didn't land that knee, I think he's getting grapple fucked.
Don't seem obliterated. And how much did you put on Sean?
Well, Tyler, I'll have you know, Tyler, I'm pretty fucking obliterated. But I went out last night, and I'm going out again tonight. So I'm a little tired. But I did end up getting a full 8 hours of sleep, so I'm alright. I'm a little tired, a little low energy. I had a little bit of caffeine, poured some proper 12 in my caffeine. So I'm lit. I'm getting lit for sure. But, yeah, let's just say, if Sean O'Malley doesn't win, my next video will be in a cardboard box on the side of the street. But you know what, dude? Frankly, I think that's interesting. Like, I don't mind that. You know what I mean? Like, that could be interesting. Oh, thanks, Jackson. I appreciate it. Where the fuck is Armin at?
The card's gonna be over by the time he gets here.
Mm-hmm.
All my picks were correct. Then Bautista happened.
Oh, Angelo, thank you for the 27 sec. How much is 27 sec? How much is that? Let me see. 27 sec in USD. $2.82. Well, thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't mind picking Patchy there, but like he just fought like a fucking spastic. You need to plug in, Doug?
Yeah, just an outlet.
I got you. I got one right here, and you probably reach, to be fair.
Dude, Joe Pyfer's just so much bigger. He's got like 6 inches
Yeah.
of girth.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, he does. He does. He looks pretty pale though. You know what though? He has a nice little hair transplant right now. It looks good. He's got a nice little hair
Guys, I
transplant.
saw him on what is it, to Turkey where people get that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Angelo. I'm sorry. Patchy Mitch mix just fucking sucks. I don't understand why bet on Sean is that clickbait. Did you even watch the videos? I watched the video I just posted about it. How's Proper 12? I haven't tried it. It's pretty gross. Not gonna lie.
He's talking to Trump. He's trying to get Aura.
He's trying to.
Oh, he got it.
He's trying to.
We know who Joe voted for, bro. He looks the part.
Here, I'm turning this up because I can't wait to hear what Joe has to say about Kelvin Gastelum. You have to remember, he had a war with Israel Adesanya. What? That's not Joe. That's Joe. That's
No,
Anik.
but it's the same thing. The first thing they said was 2019 Izzy fight,
Really?
Hall of Fame.
When is the glove being sent? Also, nice shirt.
Yeah, there we go. Joe fucking said it. Who would have thought? Oh, the walk. Thank you for the $2. Nice shirt. When's the glove being sent? Oh yeah, guys. By the way, if you guys want a signed Devin Haney glove, all you guys have to do is donate for it, and I will FedEx this to you. A signed Devin Haney glove. This guy beat Lomachenko, by the way. This guy beat Lomachenko, and you have a chance to have a glove signed by him. You just got to donate for it. Courtesy of Jackson. Thank you, Jackson.
Shout out Mr. Haney.
You tossed that on fucking, yeah, there we go. That's fine. Oh, man. Let's see Daniel Cormier's key to victories. Hey, at least those keys to victory aren't that fucking stupid. I remember once Daniel Cormier's key to victory. You know what it was? It was his keys to victory for Gilbert Burns when he was fighting Bilal Muhammad. It said, "Don't be Russell Westbrook." That was his key to victory for Gilbert Burns. That's real. I have that fucking saved on my phone. Fucking moron.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know. What did he mean by that? I have no idea. God, look how fat Kelvin looks. Yeah, Kelvin is a blob. Yeah, Kelvin should get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Lagliger. Make them remember who you are. It's like, thanks, Daniel. I'm really glad his season of The Ultimate Fighter is just, like, not... Like, right? Like, that's... Nobody gives a fuck. Is anybody watching that shit?
Why would they spend all that money for them not to fight at the end? And there's no storyline.
Nah, exactly.
The fighters in Tough aren't good. They haven't been good for, like, 10 years.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Like, they should have got Dylan Danis in that show and everyone would have watched
No,
it.
right?
I would
How
watch
cool
it.
would have that been?
Missed opportunity. Even the show with Connor sucks. And how do you make a show with Connor and it sucks? Like, that's just so hard to do.
I know. Well,
That's the easiest gimme in the world. Is having Connor on a show.
But it's tough. Like, I remember being super hyped for that Connor Chandler season. But it's like you start watching, and obviously the very first scene is them talking in the gym, and Connor's all like, "You'll do what you're told," and it was great. I'm like, "Oh, this is great." And then they get into the fighter interviews, and then they get
Topuria said that Charles Chin will explode pensive face.
and it's just like, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about these guys. I don't care about, like, you have to hear every fighter story, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't care. Like, I just want to see Connor and Chandler talk shit the whole time, you know? Here we go. And here we are.
All right, this is gonna be such an interesting matchup.
Content sparring. Thank you for the 2 pounds. Yeah, I mean, look, dude. I can't say I'm not a little bit absolutely terrified for Charles Oliveira. That I will be honest. I'm scared.
Calvin's gonna win this fight, man. I can feel it. I
But
feel it in my bones.
also, Ilya said that Bryce Mitchell wasn't gonna fucking touch him, and Bryce Mitchell touched him a whole lot. So that means that Charles by victory is an absolute lock.
That's nothing. Calvin's too slick for that little boy.
He is. He's
gonna-
also.
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh, no!
Fuck! I told you, Pyfer
He's
hits
good.
hard. I told you, Pyfer hits hard.
This is all a part of the plan. This
Yeah,
is
here
all
we
a part
go.
of the plan.
Oh god!
Shoot! Clinch! 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 Come on, Kelvin! Yes!
Oh god!
Yes!
Pyfer almost fucking
Clinch!
took his head off.
Pressure to get your air back. Come on. See, he's got a granite chin.
Yeah, Gastelum does have a
Joe
good
blew
chin.
his load.
Gastelum does have a really good chin.
Yes.
Did you know that Pyfer beat Ngannou's punch record on the power cube?
I believe it after that, dude.
But like, I kind of think the power cube is a little bit
no,
bullshit
no, no. That
sometimes.
doesn't make any
you know what I mean?
sense.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Dude, that was a freaking cracker of a right hand.
That was. Pyfer's honestly pretty sick.
Yeah. Yes.
There we go. Yeah, Gastelum needs the clinch. He needs to fucking try to. I would try to take Pyfer down.
You're not fighting
body
Daniel
shot.
Rodriguez anymore, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God, Laglager is just on the money today with these nicknames. Fatstelum is an answer to DDP and cum shot. Oh, DDP and cum shot. Yeah, I don't think the cube is very accurate, Louis Spring, and I don't think so. Kelvin does look visibly fatter than the last time I saw him, I swear to God.
But this is where he's at his best, though.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, honestly, Kelvin's lucky that shot didn't land super flush on the chin. It kind of caught him
was
back
too
here. If that was down here, that would have been a KO. Finally, Armin's typing. You guys want anything from Circle K?
I'm good.
I mean,
Chips, like Doritos.
yeah. I don't know. Nah, I'm just gonna tell him I'm good. I don't need anything.
Just
Oh, you know what though? Oh, I'll tell him. Bring some Red Bull. Bring some sugar-free Red Bulls for tonight. Because I can't, dude. Whenever I go out twice in a row, I kind of like to just kind of caffeine up the second night. I don't like to go really hard on the alcohol. I drank more than I meant to last night.
oh,
Nice shot by
Finally,
Kelvin.
we landed something. I
Yeah.
told you, Kelvin's gonna win, man.
Did you need 43 significant strikes or just strikes?
Significant strikes.
Ooh.
But 90% of the strikes are gonna be significant.
True. He just needs to throw.
Like pretty much any strike is significant unless it's like a ground strike.
Yeah.
He just hasn't thrown anything because he got clipped. He's probably at like 10 right now.
There we go. Kelvin's defense looks a little bit better.
He's just so long.
Yeah, the problem is, like, he's just trying to, like, it's so hard just to have, like, a straight-up striking battle against someone like Pyfer if you're Gastelum, but that's kind of his only choice. Though he had a good little... Oh, fuck! He ate that head kick. He's wobbled. Nice defense, though, from Kelvin. He's eating these fucking shots.
Oh no, this is not.
Oh,
no!
fuck!
no,
Oh,
triangle.
fuck. Triangle, dude.
Triangle.
Kelvin Gastelum
Triangle.
is not hitting a fucking triangle. Look, Pyfer didn't even want to go to the ground with him. That's great. Kind of smart, though, but
Yeah.
Gastelum...
20 seconds, bro. 20 seconds, big bro. Yes.
There we go. That's a significant strike right there.
That
I
didn't
think.
even land.
I think.
If
Didn't
it
even
landed,
land.
it would have been.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Oh, this is where he ends him right here.
Yep.
That was a good little lead hook right there by
What are you
Pyfer.
doing with your hands? That makes no sense.
Oh God, he just ate another huge right hand.
So why is he on the end on the cage? Hands are like this,
I know.
and he's just going like this.
I know, he should be shooting. Like, he should be shooting.
You should be in or out. It's what DC said.
Yeah.
You should be clinched up or you should be out of punching range.
Yep, 100%. That's a 10-8 round right there.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, I think Gastelum needs to go to, like, bare knuckle or something. You know what I mean? I think his UFC career's over, clearly. He needs to go to bare knuckle.
Mike Perry versus Kelvin Gastelum.
I mean, is Mike Perry even fighting bare knuckle anymore?
I don't know.
Dude, after he lost to Jake Paul, Conor said that he's fired. And as far as I know, I don't think Conor actually has the power to really fire him like that, but he hasn't fought since, has he?
Oh, God. Gastelum had 6 significant strikes in that round.
Oh,
6.
That's poor. So we're going to need a lot more.
Yeah, 30. He needs 37.
I mean,
No,
who knows, though?
This fight is
Maybe
over.
Pyfer will slow down. Who knows?
Not in a 3-round fight.
How
Oh,
is
is
Kevin
that-
a fat middleweight?
Is that my sugar daddy, Ogre Online? Hold on one second. I'm waiting to start the, there we are. Ogre Online, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. How is Calvin a fat middleweight? I know, and look how little his legs are. Look how tiny his legs are and how big and porpoise his body is. The dude's like a fucking, he's like a fucking walking plum. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, Kelvin used to be like, he wasn't fat, he was like stout. You know what I mean? He was stout. But now he's just fucking fat. He's bulbous. He's like a puffer fish, kind of. You know what I mean? Oh, it was a nice little lead uppercut by Pyfer. Kelvin is a torta. Kelvin is a torta, to say the very least.
Let's see some spinning shit. Come on. Spinning heel kick.
I'll tell you what. Kelvin's getting a little bit more active, which is important for your parlay.
Pyfer slows down, but you can't have that much energy used in that first round.
Yeah.
From him, dude. He got whatever he wanted.
Yep. There we go, significant strike. Oh, Kelvin just got fucking cleaned with that shot.
At one point, do you just stand and trade and be like, yeah, I'm not winning this battle. See? Oh.
Yeah. Dude, Kelvin got hit so bad he looked the
What
other
is he
way.
doing? Yeah, he's doing what I'm saying.
I'll tell you what, his chin is legitimately really holding
Nah,
up.
he
there.
has top 10 chin in the game.
Yeah. God, Pyfer is just, it's home run shots.
Pyfer
every
versus
single
Izzy
time.
after this. Come on.
Dude, you know what? I can't believe Pyfer's not ranked. That's kind of crazy. I figured he'd at least be number 15 by now. At least. That's really surprising.
Yeah, I think he had a close fight with Hermanson. He lost.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember
Where
that.
he was a big favorite and he just wilted.
With how much power Pyfer has, if he just had a little bit better of a feint game and can mix up his strikes better, I think he could be so good. But he's a little, I mean, at least in this fight, he's a little bit of an overhand merchant. A lot of overhands, a lot of straight shots.
Bo Nickel versus Pyfer.
Oh, that'd be bad for Bo, I think. That'd be terrible for Bo.
Bo versus Kelvin.
That could be a winnable fight for Bo, to be fair.
Bo versus Kevin Holland. That's the fight that needs to be made.
Dude, not even, bro. Bo...
This fight is a skip TBH HEMA go do drugs.
yeah, Ogre Online. This whole card so far has been filled with skippable fights. Ogre Online, what's your drug of choice? I'm curious. What's your drug of choice? But yeah, I'm right there with you, Ogre Online. I'm right there with you. Not a great main card so far. Not a great main card, to say the least. Yeah, the Hermanson loss is kind of a shit stain on his record since he was a huge favorite for that fight. Yeah, and Hermanson's just such a pillow puncher, you know?
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Those are some
We're
significant
winning.
strikes.
We're gonna win.
Those are some significant
Yes!
strikes.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
Significant!
Significant! Stand your ground.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, there we go. Jackson just needs Gastelum to land 43 significant strikes. That's it.
I have 2 bets. One of them is over 2.5, and the other one is 43. So I'm gonna get the 2.5 one.
Yeah.
Over 2.5 rounds.
I bet you are.
Unless Pyfer gets me going.
Gastelum is built like melting ice cream. Yeah, he's built like somebody that has diabetes.
He needs to be on Ozempic.
Yeah, well, he's kind of built like Tyson Fury if Tyson Fury was a midget. You know what I mean?
He's at 20.
Yeah, he actually did.
But if he has another round like this, round 3, which he's capable of, we need we just need 20 more, which is a lot. But if anyone can do it, it's gonna be Kevin Gastelum. He almost beat Izzy.
He almost beat Izzy.
Tough
right?
winner, youngest of all time. All right, one more.
All right. So what? He needs to land about 22 significant strikes this round. Honestly, doable because it seems like Pyfer is slowing down a little bit.
He's at 21 and he needs 42, so he needs to double this in the last round. Hopefully he goes for broke once he realizes he's not going to win on points.
Oh man. Oh, Gastelum is built like Armin when he's out of camp, but at least Armin's got some legs on him, you know what I mean? Gastelum has little chopstick legs. Look at him, they're icing his belly.
Dude, Pyfer's looking like he can't handle the weight of the moment.
He looks tired.
Aura is up right now.
I mean,
his aura is up.
We'll
He's
see.
been aura farming.
He just needs to land 20 significant strikes is all we need. Here we are. Let's go, Kelvin. 20 significant strikes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if Kelvin wins, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw an Izzy rematch, right? I mean, maybe, because that is a nice little rebound fight for Izzy.
And Izzy just gets knocked out by a boxer.
Yeah.
He's pushing the pace.
There we go. Nice little head movement by Kelvin. Ooh, nice jab by Kelvin. That's significant.
Yes.
Oh! Oh! That's significant. That's significant. I like the head movement from Kelvin so far this round. Doing a good job trying to stay safe, move, dance.
You're not Anderson Silva, bro.
I see that combination I like from Pyfer. That's what I was talking about earlier. He came in, like, kind of feinted the backhand, came with that, like, lead uppercut, kind of like Connor,
No,
and then the overhand.
Connor,
Yeah.
Connor is the king of that, dude.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's a very
Back in
unique
the
shot.
day, yeah, no one else does that.
Yeah. Kelvin looks like he's setting up a Kamehameha. What the fuck are those feints? Yeah, I don't know, man. Man, this main card's been such a snoozer so far.
Yeah, they pretty much relied on O'Malley to get this done.
Yeah.
Get this legitimized.
What's not going to help is you know damn well that Pena, Kayla Harrison is just going to be Kayla holding her up against the fence with a body lock for all 5 rounds, I think.
Nope.
That's what I think.
Well, I have $24 on that not happening, so...
Well, look, I think Pena can still win, but that's better than, obviously, Harrison, finishing takedowns.
Oh!
Nice. That was a good shot by Kelvin.
1-2. You gotta go.
That was a good shot by Kelvin.
All right. One of my bets is gonna be still alive. a win because this fight should have ended in the first 30
That's
seconds.
significant. Oh, significant.
Take him
significant.
down.
Dude, if Gastelum could just
No,
land some short shots right there,
Yeah. He's just way too small.
nice, good body shot.
Wait. Yes.
Good
Guillotine.
sprawl.
Guillotine.
Imagine he
Jump the
jumps. Yeah,
guillotine.
that would be so
Jump
funny.
the guillotine. Yes. Jump
That'd
it.
be so
You're
funny.
gonna,
Oh my
no,
God, Kelvin!
no.
How did Kelvin
Okay,
get
good
bitched
roll.
that bad?
Good roll. Good roll. All right. Let's find a leg here.
Like,
yes.
if you're-
work it.
If
Yeah,
you're,
work
if
it.
you're gonna be that big
Yes!
and that fat, you shouldn't get taken down that easily with a single leg.
All right. Short elbows.
You just need, if he can just land a shit ton of these, those are significant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need Joe to like shoot on him and him to do the Connor elbow for like 8 minutes.
There we go. Knee to the leg. That's significant.
All right, Kelvin.
Oh, Pyfer with the elbow over the top. I don't think that quite landed though. Dude, honestly, Razor walking, I don't really mind betting on Pena. I think that there is a possibility that Kayla really slows down in the later rounds. And again, one thing you cannot take away from Pena, she'll push hard for all 5 rounds. And she's also pretty good on the ground. Pena's not
We're
bad.
cooked.
Only 9, fuck.
It's fine.
21, yeah, we're at 30. He needs 10 more in a minute, like 11 more in a minute. If there you go. That 9 more. Come on. 8 more. 8 more. 8 more.
Go.
8 more.
You gotta go.
8 more. Oh. Come on, Gastelum. Go. 8 more. Come on.
Need a
That's
flurry.
doable.
No.
Ah.
7 more.
7 more. That grazed it, I think. Come on,
You
Gastelum.
have
Go.
30 seconds.
Gastelum needs to point to the bottom of the octagon and start swinging. Oh, 6 more. 6 more. Go, Gastelum. Go.
Flying knee.
5 more.
Five.
4 more. 4 more.
4 more. All right, 10 seconds.
Come on. 4 more. Go, Gastelum. Go.
What are you doing?
Go, Gastelum, go! He's not throwing! 3 more! Ah, fuck. God damn it, Gastelum.
Why is he holding his hands up? Oh, he's just happy he didn't get finished. Did Gastelum win the last rounds?
Maybe, actually. He probably could have. Pena said she tried to fight a 6'3" man, and she said he dropped her 3 times.
Did you see that?
I did, yeah, she said
Yeah.
that. Yeah, you know, though, it's funny, though, because, like, you know, I don't know, she was framing it in a way that was like, you know, oh, I don't have any illusions that I could beat a man in a fight. I'm like, to be fair, you know, you're a 145-pound woman fighting a 6'3" dude. Like, if you were fighting a man your size who was completely untrained, Pena would just destroy him. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah. If a guy is going to be that big, you know what I mean? You know, and the fact that she even did that is kind of crazy. All right, Jackson, I'll be right back. Take over for me.
$2.
Take over.
You know the deal, chat. $2. If you had a chance to change your fate, would ya? Kelvin won, guys. 29-27 in my books. Turn it up. Joe Pyfer. All right. 2-1. Yep. Slap Shay. Aaron T. I know Shay says you're not here often on
Slap
Saturdays,
Shay.
but welcome to the chat. Welcome. I really appreciate the $2. That's going to go so far. Because YouTube has been censoring and limiting the ads on Shay's videos. So that $2 is going to give you a slap that belongs on Power Slap. Dana would sign me at the spot after what I give Shay.
He did have Joe for sure had a round 1 KO locked up. I don't know how you don't go out there and finish that. You could have got a bonus, an extra 50K. But Calvin's that guy. He's got the chin. He's just too small. Robbery, I agree. Calvin was hitting him with his head too much. Like, every time Joe hit him with his hand got hurt by Calvin's chin. Granite chin. What sins have I committed to see Juliana Pena now? Excuse me, mod. I have $24 on Pena to win after the third round. Or after the second round. Yep. This is pretty much how we expected this fight to go. Like, you can't really knock out Kelvin. It's never happened. His chin's way too good. He is that guy, man. It sucks. Alright.
Slap Che and tell him to give me the
Let's
Haney
go.
glove.
I can't see her name. It's cut off. But whoever donated the second slap money, he's going to get a wombo combo. A little. I'll grab Tapchero by his neck. I slap the head off of him silly. Yeah, the Haney glove is going out. It's going out. Juliana Pena. No. Andre Ward. Boxing legend. Justin Gaethje's in the building. With Sandhagen behind him. And Amanda Nunes. Is she going to call out the winner? With her beautiful family. Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. In the pink suit. Shout out. He knocked out Jake Paul. That was really nice. You just missed Mike Tyson.
Did I?
No, you're good.
Did I?
I made it $5 now. $5.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
I can't let you get close.
I saw that fucking Aaron T donation. I saw that
You're
fucking
evil,
Aaron
you
T
can't-
donation.
He's gone too smart.
Yeah, as soon as I left, I was fucking checking the chat. I'm like, someone's gonna donate for him to slap me. I'm gonna be ready for this shit.
I can't wait.
Only one person donated to slap me though, which you know.
No, two. You two. That's why you got multiple shots.
Oh, the walk. Oh yeah, guys, if you want that signed Devin Haney glove, you just gotta donate and ask for it. I'm giving that glove away to whoever wants it. All right, here we go. I'll tell you what though. You know what? I will say too. Going back and watching Kayla versus Caitlin Vieira, I gotta be honest. Chat. I think Amanda Nunes knocks out Kayla Harrison. I think Kayla Harrison's grappling is very good, but she's not that strong of a wrestler. Wrestling's not bad. She had that one really nice takedown against Vieira round 1, but then really struggled taking her down apart from that. And I just think that on the feet, she's not to the level of Nunes. You need to pay us to take that glove. Nunes is old, though. I mean, yeah. Yeah, she is. She's old. She is old. Rub Jackson's forehead, please, and
Rub
thank
Jackson's forehead, please, and thank you.
you. Anthony Davis, you got it, buddy. You got it.
Dude, what I saw when he did that to me, I've never seen anything like that. I had a vision.
What can I say, man? What can I say? I've got those magic hands.
It was June 28th. Charles Oliveira knocked down by Ilya, and then he ankle picks him and darces him.
That would be fucking
That's
something.
what I saw.
That'd be something.
That's what I saw.
A fucking ankle pick on Ilya would be fucking something, to say the least.
Ilya overextended on the ground and pound. They got up. He was on top of him like this, and then he just gets foot swept, ankle picked. Charles ends up on top, and then they scramble out of it, and then he finds it. That's what I saw.
I mean, I fucking hope so, man. I'm honestly excited for UFC BJJ. Well, you know, the Walk, Flow Grappling already did an Ultimate Fighter with grapplers. It's on YouTube. It's called Who's Next. Craig Jones was one of the coaches. Tim Spriggs was the other coach. They did a whole tough already. Flow Grappling did. It's all on YouTube. It was all right. I don't know. Maybe the UFC's version of it will be better. I like how they're using the pit. But it's funny because Craig Jones and I believe they have a patent on their alley, like the pit. So the UFC, to get around that, made a circular pit. I don't know. The pit is a lot better for grappling, though, for sure. It absolutely is. Oh, hi, Dad. Everybody say hi to my dad. He's in the chat. Where's Jacob? Jacob is very fashionably late, as per freaking usual. Very fashionably late. He said he'd be here at 7. We're well past 7 o'clock. He should be here any time now, though, I think. Oh, man. Shay, you raised one hell of a young man. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so, Ryan Caller. All right, Alex, relax. Relax. I know, goofball. I know. It's crazy. The pit is the only way. The pit is the only way people should be grappling. The pit is just so much more superior.
How does that change things when you're like at the angle? Like, I've never seen that before.
I mean, yeah, basically the reason why the pit is so great is because did you ever watch Tyrotolo versus Andrew Tackett at CJI?
No.
Oh my god, dude. You don't have to know grappling at all. It's such a sick match. The greatest jiu-jitsu match of all time at CJI. And it was in the pit. And what's so amazing about it is if you watch any grappling match, like at ADCC or whatever, there's so many referee resets. Like, no matter what, like, guys are wrestling and they fall out and the referee has to stop them and pull. It happens like 10 times a match. But with the pit, it's just non-stop action, and if you get backed up, it's detrimental because you're gonna fall over. You see, in the octagon, you can stall out and wall wrestle, but in the pit, if you back up, you're gonna fall. So you can't back up. You have to try to stay in the middle, and it just makes it so much better. It's so sick.
Wow.
I'm telling you, we'll watch Tyrotolo versus Andrew Tackett soon. It's so
do some
good.
film study for that.
It's so good. It's such a sick match. Like, these crazy wrestling scrambles and crazy back takes. It was awesome.
Bro. I need to use whatever Kayla Harrison's on, dude. I've never seen a woman that big.
Yeah,
I've seen, like, Cyborg and all that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys, be honest, right? We can all admit that Kayla Harrison is not natural. Like, I've never seen a woman with biceps like that. That's insane.
I've never even seen a dude with biceps like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's like...
Shay, are you Shay Jr.? Yeah, technically no, because, I don't know. Technically not, because on my father's birth certificate, his name is the same as mine, but essentially everywhere else, driver's license, everything, his name is spelled differently, so not really. Oh, look who is Mr.
Fresh.
I'll be here at 7 o'clock, and it's 8:51.
And he brought chips and Red Bull. Armin's here, everybody.
Oh shit, right on time.
Yeah, we're right on time.
Oh, actually, these are only 2 fights I wanted to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's honestly been a real snoozer. The card has been a snoozer so far. The card has been an absolute snoozer.
Kevin Gastelum too?
Yeah, it was poor. Well, I mean, that actually might have been one of the better fights because Gastelum got rocked like 6 separate times and stayed in the fight.
For the parlay.
What was your parlay?
So I had I had 2 parlays, one for 10 that's cooked already, and I have this one for $25.
25 bucks?
And all I need to cash for $1,600 is the Pena to win and O'Malley to win.
Over
get a win
3
though.
or under 3.
Okay, thank you for the $2. Over 3, I think. I think that legitimately, I think Pena is not a bad grappler. I think obviously Kayla's
Yeah,
better.
These the two middle ones, Patchy and those are good.
But
O'Malley to win and Pena to win.
This win?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't think Kayla's wrestling is that. It's good, but against Caitlin Vieira, she kind of struggled getting in on takedowns. And I think that what we're likely to see is a lot of stalling up against the fence. I think there's going to be a lot of stalling up against the fence in these clinch exchanges. I would say over 3 rounds, and honestly, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Pena starts to take over as the fight goes on. I don't think Kayla has the cardio for all 5 rounds, and I think Pena's a dog, and she will push hard. But we'll see.
She's a 2-time gold medalist?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
All that
I
time?
thought she won once.
No, yeah, twice.
Damn.
No, her grappling is really good.
But Pena is the goat killer.
The Goku.
Yeah, I've still never freaked out as much as I did
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that so vividly.
when Juliana Pena beat Amanda Nunes. I'm sitting there I'm telling Emily, I'm like Amanda Nunes is unbeatable. No woman
Yeah.
will ever touch her. It's not gonna happen. And then Pena freaking goes out there and just went after her. And Amanda was like panic punching and starting to gas herself out because she
Yeah.
started getting worried. Yeah, that was wild.
I saw that live, dude.
Yep.
The intensity in a UFC championship fight is something I've never seen before.
Damn.
Like the fans and like the people walking out, it's like
Oh, you were there at the arena when that happened?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
That was the first UFC I went to. It was Charles versus Dustin, right?
Oh shit.
I keep forgetting. I saw our Lord and Savior Charles win the belt for the first time. Defend it.
Yeah, that was the better fight though, because everybody thought Dustin was gonna beat Charles.
The champion has a name.
Yep, the champion has a name. So Jacob, is your story time gonna take longer than the intros that we have here? If it does, we'll wait.
Yeah, I will wait.
All right. I'm very
$10 and Jacob has the gnarliest story from yesterday, and I'll give it to you guys.
Yep.
It makes Shay's, last
I'm
fiasco with the New York influencer chick look like preschool.
Yeah.
She's not really an I mean, I guess.
No,
if
you
you
just
want to
gotta
call her
hype
that.
her up.
Well, she kinda,
Yeah.
musician, if you want
Yeah.
to call her that. She was definitely a musician.
I'm curious
Oh,
to
yeah.
hear about your guys' night out.
Oh, we're gonna make it up better tonight, dude.
Wasn't that?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was good. I have had a legitimate streak of girls coming up to me and trying to make something happen. But apart from that, I kind of struck out. I didn't really have much. But yeah, I had one girl just walk up to me and start talking to me.
Yesterday too?
Yeah, yesterday.
Damn.
It's happened every single time. Though it was one of those things, she kind of disappeared pretty quick.
Mm.
She was just like, her friends were getting drinks. She's like, oh, let me go see, and then I didn't see her again. But, the hard part is, though, when you're kind of drunk, it's like she comes up to me and we're talking, whatever, and she's like, oh, I'll be right back, She walks over to the bar, and then, like, as soon as she walked away, I was like, I kind of forget what she looks like. There's a lot of people. I'm like,
Yeah.
what did she look like again?
Well, if she approaches you first and then it ends, like, it's fair for you to approach her again because she already approached you. It's not like you cold approaching somebody.
I know.
Yeah.
The hard thing is though is that like I hate it when like you're trying to make conversation and I'm asking her, I'm like, oh, what do you do? She's like, oh, I do this and that and this and that and
then
I'm
it
like,
goes
oh,
nowhere.
cool,
Yeah.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
they don't
And
have
then I'm like, now ask me what do I do? Ask me about me, and then they just don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That happens a lot. with
And that's where
females.
you just say some outlandish shit and see how they react and then go for it. Because if they're like,
I know, I did. I was telling Jacob this.
That's why you
I don't think I told you this. So you know what love languages are?
yeah, like there's like 4 or 5 like
Oh, this
physical
is
touch.
hilarious.
So I didn't know that. I didn't know what they were.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to this one girl while I
You
was
need
out,
to know yours.
I was talking to this one girl and she asked me, she's like, "What's your love language?" And I told her oral. And I didn't know what it meant. No, but I didn't mean it like
I
in a
want
selfish
Julia to
way,
win, but TBH, she should have been taking roids. Like she should have asked Merab what he was on or asked someone
might need a
about
Red
some
Bull
designer
bottle.
drugs.
I don't like Red Bull, but I need
Sugar
caffeine.
free. Sugar free.
Ogre
Sean.
Online, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I want Julia to win, but TBH, she should have been taking roids. Like, she should have asked Merab what he was on, or asked someone about some designer drugs.
She's on the better. She's drugs. She's on EPO. EPO beats TRT every day of the week.
Yeah, I am very curious to see how much smaller Pena looks next to Kayla. I'm curious how small she looks. I'm very curious.
Holy shit! Look at that underdog.
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's fair, though, man. I really don't think that's fair. I think Pena has a real shot here. But yeah, dude, Ogre Online, I completely agree with you. Completely agree with you.
Dude, -675.
Damn, Pena's got a longer reach than I thought, though.
How is Raquel Pennington 16-10 and the #1 contender? Like, that math should not be adding up. 16-10.
Charles has 10 losses, right? But
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
has
in like
35.
2006.
Yeah, when he was like 20 years old.
Like, can you name the last person Charles lost to besides Islam?
Armin.
But that
That
he
doesn't
didn't
really
lose.
count.
Yeah,
That
he
doesn't
didn't
really count.
lose.
That doesn't really
He
count.
didn't
That doesn't
lose.
really count. That
That's
doesn't
what
really
I'm
count.
trying to say.
But yeah,
Paul Felder.
That actually is a good shout. That's a real
Yeah,
old
that-
school fight.
2000 what?
Dude, while
Like
Charles
17?
while Charles was 20 years old fighting killers in the UFC, Habib was fucking fighting on his father's show, fighting some guy who was like 0-12. But yeah, anyway, oral is not a love language, I learned.
So what do you actually like meant to say something like that, or did it just came out, bro?
Well, look, I didn't mean it in like a selfish way, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
okay.
Like, I'm very giving.
So what is your love language now?
I think physical touch is mine. Jacob explained to me what they all are. I think physical
I
touch.
know a couple of them, yeah. No, you should say words of affirmation. That's better. That's a better response.
But what is that exactly?
Just like, oh, I blah blah blah, like hyping them up, making them feel like verbally like good about themselves.
I see.
Like having some vocal support.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
y-
I will. I'll write that one down.
Charles Chin is underrated. Yes.
I agree, Lord of Gaming. Like, obviously, yeah, I do not want him to get tagged clean by Topuria. One thing I will say, you know, it's so funny. The live stream I did watching Lucas Tracy's video, people in the comments were sure taking me very seriously. And I was just trying to, like, kind of meme that whole video and, like, make a bunch of jokes and stuff. And I was kind of, like, acting ridiculous on purpose. But people were sure taking that, like, very seriously.
I can drive this.
Which I thought was funny. Okay, thank God. I'm so tired of driving.
Is Swole Drake coming?
Oh, yeah, he's going out with us, yeah. But I don't know if he's going to, like, maybe meet us down there or what. That I don't know. That I do not know. I'll ask him.
Soul Drake was.
So, are you gonna...
Oh, I saw the chat. I was like, what was happening with Swole Drake? What? He dropped the ball.
Nah, he said he didn't drop it, but just wrong place, wrong time, wrong girl.
Yeah, but it's good that, you know, I'll tell you what the Mark...
It's a confidence builder.
His style. He had a watch on last time, which is
Yeah.
big. He needs that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know who needs new style? Cameron.
Okay, I thought you were going to say me.
No. This is your the outfit you have is like.
It's not
10 out
bad,
of 10.
but I
10
wear it
that's
every
dope.
time. But it's all I got.
You only need one.
All right,
You only need one.
All right, everyone shut up. Here we go.
All right,
A
Juliana.
woman's fight that I'm actually interested in. This
She
doesn't
needs-
happen much.
To win past round 2. Let's
Yep.
go.
Here we go.
Minimum Holloway can't make it, huh?
Oh no.
Here we
She
go.
doesn't look that much bigger.
She
Like,
doesn't look that much bigger.
the size.
I mean, she looks a lot. She
her
does
back,
look bigger.
Dude, her back.
She
look
does
bad.
look bigger, to be fair. She looks
Big
way
back
bigger,
for sure.
actually.
And that,
She looks fucking
that-
huge,
and
actually.
that jab
Dude,
looked
look
like
how-
it came from Pyrion, dude.
Dude, look how big Kayla is. Jesus, that's a fucking woman
But
right
all
there,
that muscle
bro.
is gonna take a lot of energy.
Kayla can definitely smash a watermelon with her legs.
Yep. Give our love and support to Ben Askren, guys, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
did you hear about that? Ben is in the hospital, completely unresponsive from severe pneumonia, and he has a severe staph infection.
What the?
He's completely unresponsive. Yeah, he might die.
Jesus Christ.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
The longer this is on the feet, the longer Harrison is, like, she can win the striking, but she's gonna. This is not her game.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh no, I thought she was gonna shoot there, and I felt.
Yeah, the thing is, though, is like, dude, Juliana's like legitimately a good. Like, she's not a bad grappler, but honestly though, I think skill for skill, I think Kayla's better everywhere, but it's really the cardio is kind of the question because she's so big.
And if she has another close fight like the last time, and it's 5 rounds, she's never been to a 5th round, dude.
In the PFL, she actually lost a 5th round.
No,
fight
yeah,
in the
yeah,
PFL.
you're right. That was her one loss to that, and that was like what 3 years ago, so it's not too far.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Shit.
Here we go. I think we're gonna
Oh,
be.
God.
I think we're gonna be here for a while. I think we're gonna be here for a while. Now,
That flip there.
well, she's got double unders, which is why she might be able to complete this takedown. Pena's doing a good job framing, but she's got that outside leg.
Yeah, we're good. We're getting better.
The thing is, it's what's hard here is the fence. Oh, she got it. Nice, she got it. But yeah, the hard part's the fence because if you're out in the open and they've got a bear hug on you, it's so hard to maintain your balance. But you can kind of just stall up against the fence a little
She
bit.
needs to wall walk. She needs to
Yeah.
grab that. Oh no. Oh no.
This is, dude. Kayla, from side control like this, I'd be hunting for Kimuras right here. I'd be hunting Kimuras.
Yeah.
Good shoulder pressure there.
She's got 2 minutes to work.
Pena's going for that butterfly hook. Ooh, nice little. Ooh, dude. Actually, Juliana's got. She has
She
both her
can get
butterfly
that-
hooks and underhooks
She
right
can
here.
get that inverse Ezekiel choke that I showed you from this position, dude.
Dude, only you could do that. Only you could do that. Yeah, I mean, here, see, this is the thing, right? When Kayla was fighting Ketlin Vieira, when Caitlin would get her down, she would just like slice through her guard, go all the way to mount, and it's like Pena's actually not bad on the ground, like good enough to at least like get to guard. You know what I mean?
She's
Oh,
got the
damn.
Charles
But
shots.
yeah, it's that. It's like Pena's just a dog. Like she's gonna just like swing like a mad woman off of her back.
Yeah. And like this fight with Holly Holm was already over at this point.
Pretty much.
Oh.
She's going for that high guard.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
Sorry, you're probably getting copyrighted from that.
That would be poor. Oh God, ESPN froze for the first time tonight.
Thanks, Netflix.
Yeah, I really hope that Netflix deal goes through so we can have a better. You know what? I'm still streaming that shit illegally. I don't give a fuck. It's more about principle over anything else. You know what I mean?
We're like 8 minutes behind.
What happened?
Nut shot.
Nice shot. But what? What do you mean?
God damn it.
Dude, I hate this so much. It gives me anxiety.
What?
Like when the screen froze because I missed the Usman Leon KO because I was watching it on a plane.
Really?
And then like Usman's dominating him, right? And then
Oh.
and then I just refreshed my screen and Usman's out on the floor.
That I also remember.
And I was like, what the heck happened? And then I see all the racist people in like the chat go crazy. I was like, oh.
He took a point for what? What happened? The worst was.
Yes! That helps. Took a point against Kayla Harrison or who?
I don't know. I don't know.
What could she have possibly?
Chat, I need you guys play-by-play color commentary. We don't-
Why? Why? Our stream's frozen. What happened? Dude, the worst was when we were watching.
Oh, up kick by Pena?
Oh, up kick. You know what, dude? I will be honest. I'll be honest. It is.
That's cooked.
I honestly don't like the kicks to a grounded opponent rule because it really neuters you off of your back. You know what I mean? Like if you're on your back, like the one dangerous thing is your legs off of your back. But like the fact that you're not allowed to kick the opponent who's trying to stand over you if they're on their knees, it's kind of bullshit, I think. You know what I mean? It's kind of bullshit. Yeah, I don't like it. I also don't like it because Oliveira landed a fucking monster up kick on Armin off his back from that same position. It's like, why? Why are you... It favors wrestlers because, you know, you're allowed to stall out on your knees and not take damage, you know?
No, I agree with you.
They
Ogre.
never take points for anything ever, and they for real took a point from her. So annoying.
I know, Ogre Online. It's some horse shit. It's some horse shit, I know.
They made the call because Kayla's more marketable.
Yeah, honestly, maybe. All right, shit, we're going to crack streams, boys.
Pull it up.
Crack streams.
Yeah, I know, Ogre. Thank you for the $5, Ogre. I really appreciate it. Crack streams.
Oh shit.
I'm on a real sketchy version of crack streams right now. I don't
It's
know
not
what.
crack streams.
I know I'm on like a weird sketchy site, but I don't give a shit. By the way, that's a joke. That's a joke. My entire channel is jokes. Use ICE LZ if you live in the US. Okay, I will actually. Yeah, give me the play-by-play. What's going on?
Still striking 30 seconds in. Kayla's pressuring.
Oh shit.
Pena's gotta land something big to get her off of her.
No, not Ice News Raid. Is it this?
Oh!
They said Streamies isn't bad right now. Or did you just come from Streamies?
No, I wasn't on. I'll try Stream East. Stream East.
Alright, against the clinch.
Double underhook.
90 seconds in.
If you are what you say you are. Let's see. What the hell?
She's doing what Islam did to Armin. Kneeing her and waiting for Armin to
The knee back
yeah.
so you can sweep, yeah. Motherfucker. Crack streams. I'm trying crack streams again. This time I'm going to the real crack streams. Oh, never mind.
Just video chat.
You're not missing much shit. It's just wall hugging.
That's what I said was gonna happen. It's exactly what I said was gonna happen. A lot of stalling up against the fence. This is what we knew was coming.
She looks like Bautista.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, she got it to the ground. Guard against the fence.
Hold on. I think I'm on stream. I think I'm on a site that works. Maybe. Ah, motherfucker! I'm going back to VIP box. VIP box. I'm going back to VIP box. I think is gonna work if we go back. This is not VIP box.
Threatening armbar, but there's nothing there.
No. She didn't get stacked.
Turtles up.
Oh.
What?
90 seconds.
The turtle's a dangerous spot. 'Cause that could actually be where she could actually finish the fight.
One hook. Oh, one hook in.
This is how she's gonna finish the fight if she does.
1 minute.
Bro, what is she doing?
Who?
She's gonna get mount. But she's
Here we
near the fence, so it's gonna be hard to mount.
Yep. Kick. Up kick. We learned up kicks are working.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We're
Oh,
back. We're back. VIP
arm
box
triangle?
is working again.
Not enough. There's no room.
Look at Shay. Head and arm choke.
She might be able to get this.
No.
No, maybe not.
This is a good spot for
It's
Pena.
hard though. The problem is that she's stuck in that like butterfly.
Yeah.
She's going for it.
If anyone got squeezed, it's gonna be her.
Yeah, but like, and she's got really good pressure here with that overhook right here. It's really good pressure.
Yeah.
She can
she's-
Von
she's
Fleur right
driving-
here.
yeah,
she can Von Fleur.
She's driving that. Into
Head
her
is
neck.
out.
Oh, okay, it's out.
Not a lot of damage done for 4 minutes of top control.
Oh, dude, she might have this.
No,
that
you're
was-
behind. You're
that was-
behind.
Oh.
Oh, she
Oh,
tapped!
no!
She tapped. What?
Whoa.
What?
Look what she
Hold on,
does to
everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop.
Wow.
Cause look, it's the Von Fleu. It's the Von Fleu. She's putting the pressure. It's the Von Fleu
I
show.
thought the round was gonna be
No,
over,
look,
dude.
watch.
Like she got out of here. Yeah.
Watch.
Was it a Kimura on the? I couldn't tell. Like, dude, I didn't even know what happened, bro.
Yeah. What?
Yep.
Oh, it's a Kimura.
Oh yeah. Deadly.
Oh, fuck. Look how far she put the
Oh.
arm behind her back. Fuck.
Dang. Because I saw her head come out with 10 seconds left. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
the round's
dude,
over.
dude, that's gnarly though, dude. That's gnarly. And that's what I meant. Like, someone as jacked as Kayla needs to be hunting Kimuras like that. Like, look, that was nasty. She wrenched, her arm was like all the way
Oh, what the
twisted back. That was gnarly. Her arm broke. Fuck.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I probably do. Did you see?
Dude, it went far. Like she put a lot of pressure on the shoulder. Like
It was-
my
it
my
was
shoulder,
hyperextended.
I can't go that far. My shoulder can't go that far.
If you are what you say you are.
Well, she definitely hurt her shoulder. It might not be broken, but she definitely hurt her shoulder. Damn, that's sick. That's actually really sick, and that came quick out of nowhere. That came quick. But again, just look how much bigger Kayla looks than her. She's so fucking jacked.
Oh yeah.
Dude, her versus Amanda's gonna be interesting.
Especially after she finished Juliana like this.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's
I mean,
gonna be the
Amanda
best
didn't.
women's
Amanda,
fight.
yeah, Amanda didn't finish Juliana.
The second time too?
Yeah, she didn't finish her when she went 5 rounds.
Damn.
I mean, Amanda kept taking her down and just being in full guard pretty much the whole time.
Yo, man's gonna crash.
Is there value on Harrison now to bet Nunes? Because Nunes has been like retired for like 2 years.
Yeah,
and she's like 40.
Yeah, it really depends on how Amanda looks. I really think though on the feet she's a lot better. I really think on the feet. That's just
$50 parlay for $300 hits if Sean wins. Should I hedge and put 100 on fight to go the distance?
Nick Garcia, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. Thank
Go
you.
the distance.
Dude, that shoulder's fucked. Look at this.
Oh.
Look at this. This is gonna be
I'm
nasty.
gonna wrench that shirt.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's nasty, dude. She wrenched the shoulder so bad. Fuck.
Oh, what the-
Dude, my hand can't go that far. I can go this far. I can go this far personally. And her arm went like all the way to her fucking ear. That was disgusting. You know what? I mean, look, Nick. I don't know. It's a little scary. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, look, if Merab is going to win, it is most likely it's probably going to come from a decision. I think that if Merab theoretically has, like, really worked on a couple of submissions, I mean, fuck, like, it may be, like, remember the last fight, he jumped guillotine on Sean, and Sean had to roll all the way to his back to get out. But most likely, if Merab's going to win, it's going to come from a decision. But I don't know, man. I'd be really nervous about that with Sean. I really think Sean's going to be really careful this fight. I think he's going to be moving a lot. He's going to really to try not allow Merab to close the distance. He's going to be looking for a lot of teeps on that one fucking sniper shot, obviously. So, I don't know, dude. I'd be nervous going to decision, to be fair. But you know how I feel. I might be leaning towards Sean to win. O'Malley by triangle? Fuck no. That'd be wild.
If O'Malley wins by triangle, Shea will shave his head.
I won't do that, but
Yes, he
that
will.
would be crazy. Merab's head coach was talking about them developing finishing ability priority. I mean, it's interesting. That's kind of the one thing going into this matchup that's difficult is the fact that, like, based on how the last fight went, Merab is the puzzle that we have to try to solve. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to solve Merab, but he can very well make some adjustments, and he can change some things up. You know, whether that's, again, developing some really tight submissions, maybe developing some better pinning ability, some more folk-style techniques. I don't know. I don't know what adjustments Merab's going to make, and it could change a lot with this fight. You know, so I don't know. It's tough to say. I wouldn't want to bet on this fight. Again, I'm leaning towards Sean to win, but it's difficult. I think, like, I'm like 60-40 to Sean. I'm like 60-40 Sean Merab. I think it's fairly close, you know?
What's she yapping about?
I don't know, man.
She's giving like a Bible sermon.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
When is she gonna call out Amanda? That's what we.
Well, as far as I know, well, yeah, let's see.
Bring out a Nunes for a face-off, please.
Only God.
Well, the thing is, right, like, I don't think she necessarily needs to call out
Oh,
Nunes.
shit.
Because, yeah, it's already kind of, like, Nunes has already
Oh,
said, like, I'm
shit.
going to come back and fight the winner. Like, it's already happened.
Amanda.
Ali Abdelaziz. Bash.
Oh, shit.
This is what we
Here we
wanted
go.
to see.
Here we go.
This would be sick.
Push her.
Literally the two manliest
Yeah.
women that have ever existed.
Push her.
The only manlier woman is Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Dude, you think she's hot, right?
I think she's something.
You're saying what?
Hot might not be the exact wordage. There she is.
She ain't all in Louis V. What is
Damn.
that?
Actually,
Yeah.
dude, Amanda looks big, dude. Well, she might
Yeah.
be wearing shoes, though. She might be wearing shoes, so
Yeah.
it's tough to be certain.
But you forget the lioness.
Oh, well, okay, Gabby Garcia. I forgot Gabby Garcia existed, yeah.
Easy money. I can't wait to spend my whole bank account on Kayla to win.
You think so? Man's gonna piece her up though on the feet.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think
She's
Nunes is
37.
probably going to be defending a lot of takedowns and probably overall being a little bit better on the feet. But who knows? Nunes, how old is Nunes?
37.
Kayla's 35, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm about to go.
Kayla versus Michael Jackson gonna go wild. He does look like Michael Jackson, doesn't he? That's funny.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Wow, I'm actually very excited for Kayla versus Amanda. I'm very, very excited.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is what I've been waiting for the
They're
day.
aura farming, bro. They're clip farming right
They
now.
are. That they
They're
are.
clip farming.
I've been waiting for the day that there's like actually some like really interesting female fights at like the highest level, and that's what we got right here. You know what I mean? This is a super fight, and this is what we've been waiting for. I mean, I think Amanda's definitely... Look, Amanda's wearing shoes. That's the thing. And it looks like little platform boots. So it's tough to be certain.
Alright. Mike Brown, what a legend.
Oh, Kevin Miller.
Shout to out Jackson, he's the homie.
Shout out Kevin, dog. I miss you, bro.
Kevin,
I know you have to deal with Shay when we're not streaming the fight, so I apologize for my absence.
Kevin, thank you for 1 month of being a member. Love you.
Who the fuck is it? Oh.
Yeah, they should. Didn't the UFC get rid of the 145-pound title?
Yeah, that's glad. The only reason they had that is for
Fanatic.
the Nunes super fights, though, right? And Cyborg.
Yeah.
Hunter Campbell, show him some love.
All right.
Dana's left toe.
All right. What do you guys think about O'Malley Merab?
O'Malley! That's what I think. Shivka Sean Snoop Dogg since birth. We got this all locked up. Round 2 KO.
You think so? Really?
The one consideration we have to take in, or like that we have to
Dude, he
realize
hasn't
that
checked in freaking
Sean is
9
off
months.
the ZA.
Yeah, he's off the ZA. He's off the social
ZA.
media.
He
No
hasn't
booty.
jerked off in a while.
He's red pilled, bro. He's ready to go, dude.
Yeah.
He's black pilled.
Yeah, maybe.
And he has natural hair color. So.
And his natural hair color, so he's gonna be moving different. He's gonna be like Neo in the Matrix.
He honestly needs to move different. If you watch his fights, like not against Merab, he's so quick in and out, but against Merab, it's
He
just
wasn't
like,
moving. There wasn't a lot of footwork.
he's just waiting for the takedown.
Well,
but,
it was the torn labrum, probably, right?
but it's always a torn labrum. He was cooked against Aljo.
Yeah,
He was
true.
cooked against Jan. He was cooked
I mean,
against
look,
Merab.
here's my thing about this fight. Legitimately, I just think what it kind of comes down to is Sean. You know, he had a bad injury going into the fight. Who knows? He could be injured again. Who knows? But he had a bad injury. I don't think in hindsight his game plan was very good, and he still won 2 rounds. It was 3 rounds to 2. He won round 5 and he won round 3. You know what I mean? So it's like him with all of these improvements. Can he do worse? Can he do worse? Like, it was already 3 rounds to 2, and it was kind of a shitty game plan with a bad injury. Like, I can't imagine he's gonna go out there and somehow do worse. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. But you know, we'll see.
Teeps for days.
Teeps for days. Just teeps and movement. It's the footwork. He needs to be more elusive and feint a lot more. But again, he was expecting Merab to go after him. That's what he thought, because that's what Merab did to everybody. And Merab, you know, got rocked by the 5'2" Henry Cejudo, just recklessly going after him. Got rocked by Marlon Moraes.
Yep.
Sean was saying in interviews, he's like, Merab's not going to touch me. I'm going to move, and I'm going to snipe him. Then that fight opens up, and Merab is just fucking, like, dancing around on the outside. And the only thing Merab was doing was kicking. That's it. Because you can't really counter a kick the same way you counter a punch. And then it was every time that Sean stepped in to try to land, that's when Merab ducked right underneath it and beat him to his hips. And it was like, damn, Merab has distance management all of a sudden? Like, he just had never had that before, you know? So, I mean, Sean just cannot throw. He cannot commit to any punches unless Merab goes first. He can't do it. He needs to just teep and move. That's it. That's what I think, at least. Do these 2 villagers do MMA? You call them villagers. Dude, you gotta follow me on Instagram, and you can learn. You follow me on Instagram, and you'll learn all about it, man. And you can see all about it.
Get Shade
3K followers on IG. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at 3K. Follow me, and you'll see they're part of my MMA team.
Yep, we have exclusive footage there.
We have a lot of footage of us training, a lot of footage of us doing shit. You can see it. We have a team photo right here. Follow me on Instagram at Shabler, and you can learn all about it, man. You can learn all about it. If you are.
But
gotta turn off all the lights in that room for that, and we just gotta go in.
What do you mean?
Same bad audio.
Oh yeah, because I switched the scene. It's alright. I had the wrong microphone on the different scene. It's fixed now though.
Who does Corey fight next?
Sean when Sean loses. I'm kidding. Corey's fighting for the belt right after this.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, it's a Nelk Boy versus a Dagestan wrestler, dude.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win?
The other thing too was Sean got out muscled bad in this fight. Like every time, like Merab was so much stronger.
Sean looks a little bit bigger.
Rub the
and
other
he said
one's
that he's
forehead
bigger.
now, please and thanks.
Oh, Anthony, I was thank you for the $2. Get over here, Jacob. You need to rub your forehead.
The fuck?
Now, what did you see?
$2.
What did you see anything about like June 28th or no?
June 28th.
June 28th.
Oh, he didn't get a vision.
No, nothing.
Those knees could have,
Yeah.
because he's bouncing up and down, and then when Merab does his ghost step to shoot, he can land a knee.
Dude, there was a moment in this fight, and I talked about it in my breakdown video, where Merab bum rushes Sean. Sean grabs an underhook and gets his hips back. Like, he's defending perfectly. And then Merab just sprints him to the fence, and Sean fucking falls over and then gets stuck in a front headlock. That just can't happen. You cannot grab an underhook and get your hips back and still fall over at a guy purely pushing you. Like, you just can't do that. Sean, though, said in a podcast that he's put on a lot of weight and size for this fight purely because
Well,
of
how
that.
much could he
So
really
we'll
get?
see.
Like 3 or 4 pounds?
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, for how tall he is, he's so skinny, and he's not a bigger bantamweight. Like, pounds-wise, like, he's probably, like, 158.
Yeah, something like that.
150, 160 right now.
Well, the thing is, I honestly don't think that him and Merab are that different weight-wise, but if you're tall and lengthy at the same weight, and the other guy is jacked and compact at the same weight, he's gonna be stronger than
So it's just, is in New Jersey, are we going to get, like, the fight day weight? Or no? Is that just California?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what commissions do that.
Dude. No one has just knocked out Eddie Wineland like that. And then what he did to Chris Moutinho, like, you've never seen that before.
What? Just him fucking like.
Hey, I'm
hitting
trying to help us out here.
Hitting a fucking pinata the whole time.
Fucking punching bag. Hey, he's making a comeback to the UFC. Next card.
Who?
Moutinho he just got a fight announced.
Oh, shit.
Yep. All right, turn this up.
If you are.
Here we go.
What is this?
This is a different song.
Chat, can somebody clip the moment where I said Kelvin Gastelum's chin's impeccable, and then he just gets knocked out by Pyfer the first 30 seconds?
Yeah, Sweet Caroline.
Oh, I think it is.
Or no, I'm tripping.
No, it's something else.
The fuck is it?
It's like an American song. Like it. Yeah. It's proud to be American.
Oh.
Hey, I'm proud to be an American.
Dude, kind of gay, not
No,
gonna
he's
lie. This is a
not.
horrible
No,
walkout song. What the fuck is this shit?
It's for Trump, probably. And I'll proudly stand up and dodge a double leg to win the belt.
This is gay, bro. This is a horrible walkout song.
Are they
What
gonna
the fuck?
transition to this to a superstar?
That would be cool. That would be cool. How's your phone doing? You all right?
Yeah.
I gotta plug in my is that light turned off? I gotta plug in that computer in. Yeah.
I was really looking forward to that his walkout. He has one of the
Yeah.
best like
Yeah, I know.
walkouts.
We need him back on that Zaw.
Let's see. Oh, shit, pardon. Plug that in real quick. Yeah. yo.
I think they should just have Snoop Dogg commentate all O'Malley's fights, and then just tell Joe Rogan to kiss it. It's so weird seeing him with normal like braids.
I know it is.
I honestly like the colored more. Like, it's a little bit corny, but like that was him.
Yeah, I agree. He looks a little vanilla with his hair now.
He's Vanilla Ice.
Let's see. You know, he looks a little bit more jacked. I think.
Yeah.
His legs.
I think he got on some better TRT or something, bro.
And look at
I hope
those
so.
glutes. Look at those fucking glutes. I don't know why I'm making hand
And
signals
they're all
about that. I don't know why I'm making hand
Chat,
signals
clip that.
about
Put it
that.
in the Discord.
You should have walked out to my neck, my back. That would have been fucking something.
$10, and when Shane fights bedtime, he'll do that. $10, and you pick his walkout song. You should have like an eBay auction where people bid on that. You could probably make like a couple $100.
I probably could, actually. It's not a bad idea.
Oh, he's nervous.
Ah.
Bro thinks he's Connor.
Yeah.
He thinks he's Connor. He better prove it.
Dude, O'Malley is looking a little girthier, man.
Oh,
he did a little
John
cartwheel. He did a little
Jones.
cartwheel.
John
He looks like he's
Jones.
moving. He looks like he's moving all right.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Jim. I got the timer. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what adjustments he makes and what adjustments Merab makes. Very curious.
I think it's gonna be the same fight, man.
Maybe.
750. Hell yeah, to win by submission.
That would be. I mean, you know
You
what?
gotta call the hotline
Look,
at that point, bro.
I mean, look. If he fucking, I guess if he rocks Merab, he actually probably could find a submission. But like in a fresh grappling exchange, Merab's just too fucking like explosive and quick.
But
you know what I mean?
if he rocks him, like the likelihood of him going for a submission, it would have to be like very like
Yeah.
dependent on what's
I
actually.
mean,
going
Sean
on.
has a really good guillotine. The problem is he goes to it a little bit too much. He goes to it too much.
Not all of us are DP.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Imagine Merab walks out to Sean's walkout music. That would have been great.
Another thing that Merab does a lot is that like he kind of gives the allure that he's dominating more than he is sometimes via emoting. You know what I mean? Like when he's fighting Umar and he has the single leg and he snaps him down, then just backs up and points at him and Umar stands back up. I'm like, you didn't actually like accomplish anything according to the judging criteria, but like anybody,
That's a knockdown.
but anybody
In my book,
watching
it's
is
a
like,
knockdown.
oh shit, you know?
No, but it was just the first time someone like met up and not dominated, but like was working in Dagestan in their prime, you know, and that's what we are looking for. to
Bro
stop
Sean has
Dagestan.
one sub win in 2015.
Okay, thank you for the $2. Yeah, Sean by
Wait, what?
submission. What the fuck happened? Shit, someone was leaning against the railing and they fell. That's so funny. Imagine like they landed on Merab and Merab got hurt or something. Imagine that.
Didn't Armin punch someone
Yeah.
right before his fight?
Yeah.
Who was that? The Charles fight?
Yeah, it was. It was. And you know, it was so sick of
Is
that.
that UFC 300?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so yeah.
And dude, it was so sick of that fan to like publicly be like, I'm not suing.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I talked shit, and he went and punched me. Like, I'm, whatever.
I would just be like, I just want tickets next time, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Significant.
Do you think Merab could win a street fight by decision?
That was top five questions of all time. Chris Weidman, baby. Oh yeah.
Here we go. Merab
All-American.
looks girthy, man. Merab looks girthy. Dude, what if Merab fucking knocks him out or something? What if like Merab like
There's
feints
no
a
way.
But what if Merab feints a takedown fucking overhand like Khabib Connor?
We hear about it and we see them do it, but I don't think it's ever like knocks like a wrestler knocking out a striker in that. Like, do you have an example
Not
of that
really.
actually like leading to a
Not really.
finish?
And it's hard though too because like the thing is like Khabib is taller than Connor by a little bit. But like Sean's 5 inches taller than Merab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Like,
just don't have the power
it's
for
kind
that
of harder.
anyway.
It's kind of harder to reach that overhand on somebody that much taller and longer.
And Habib caught Connor his worst moment off balance,
Yeah.
shin exposed.
Right as he was like sprawling for the takedown.
And then Connor just fell over, ate it, and was normal 10 seconds later.
Look at that fucking back knee that Merab has.
Yeah, I wonder where that comes from.
EPO.
Exactly. Who has worse back knee, Jake Paul or Merab? I wonder. Oh my God, Georgia.
Jesus.
Now they're both clip farming. They're both clip farming. It's crazy. You're about to fight for a world title. Lock the fuck in.
Dude, I swear to God, anytime I do anything on stream, I get accused of clip farming. Every time. Anytime like I'm emotional at all or I react in any sort of way, I see someone go, oh, fucking clip farming. I'm like, or I'm just fucking being myself, man.
Yeah.
Or I'm just being myself.
I can tell the nerves are getting to Armand, man. That's your boy.
You nervous, Jacob?
How are you gonna feel when Sean knocks him out round 2? It's gonna be Mendez versus Connor all over again. He's gonna get taken down, but instead of Merab getting tired like Mendez did, he's just gonna get caught.
I can't believe Merab weighed in an entire pound underneath. It's kind of crazy.
He's not too big though.
Yeah, I mean, well, against his last fight on Fight Night, he was 156.8. On Fight Night, he was the exact same weight as Umar. They were both the same weight, 156.8. Look at that little gaggle Merab's got behind him.
Hey, no, Sean's not confident, dude. He needs to go out there and stop dribbling on him, bro. He needs to do between the legs, step back, curry 3.
No look.
No look.
I like Herzog. I actually like Herzog. He's one of the few refs I trust. Herb Dean, dude, was such a fucking numbnut the last time they fought. Such a fucking numbnut. You remember the moment where it was at the very end of round 3? Sean's down and Merab has him in a headlock and Merab starts kissing him.
Yeah.
And then Herb goes, stop that, stop doing that. And then so Merab just gets up and starts walking away. With the fight still going on, Sean gets up and like hits Merab, and then Herb runs in going, hey, 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 and like breaks him up. It's like for no reason. I'm like, why are you breaking them up? Like you told him to stop kissing Sean. He got up and walked away. There's no reason you need to get in there. And like it was just so weird and odd. I'm like, just like, dude, I don't know. And then round 5, he was telling them like, let's work.
Bro,
And
Sean
I'm like,
looks
what?
so nervous, dude. Like, what is that? What is that? Do you agree? Do you agree?
I don't know.
Like,
It's all right.
he needs that Connor mentality. Connor came off of doing cocaine and proper 12 just to go neck and neck with Habib in the face-off, not in the fight. But he was like, yeah, I'm going to beat you.
Merab looks ready. God, look at that nose, Merab.
That must
Watch, he's going to go 2 losses and Sean's going to go 1 loss.
Oh yeah.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. That would have been funny. Actually, 1 loss?
To be fair, is he undefeated if he writes this wrong tonight? Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he's beaten everyone who's beaten him.
I mean, maybe. I'll tell you what. If he beats Merab twice, then okay. Like GSP versus fucking Matt Hughes. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
What?
Matt Hughes is not dead, but
I was gonna
he's
say
in a tough situation.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Did you hear Nick Diaz is being held against his will in a Mexican rehab facility?
Yeah, because I saw a video of him like cracked out. Like,
Well, yeah. So he's
4 months
he's
ago.
fully on meth, but
He's so skinny.
somebody,
yeah.
I don't know who, and I'm sure there's more to this story that hasn't been put out, but like one of Nick's like family members put out that somebody essentially drugged Nick, took him to a Mexican rehab facility where you get sober. And essentially how these Mexican facilities work is you're not allowed to leave until you're fucking sober. And he's being held against his will there apparently.
Maybe
I don't
it's
know.
for the best.
I don't know.
Like, if you're not allowed to leave, like, and you're an addict, like, you're just gonna have to like get through it. But what other support could they really have though?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to tough out any withdrawal you have.
Yep.
That could probably kill you.
All right, here we go, boys.
Time to lock in. I
Here
don't
we
need
go.
caffeine. I need this fight to be entertaining, and I'm ready to go.
Here we go.
Sugar
Here we
Sean,
go, boys. Here
Sugar
we go.
Sean.
Here we go. Here we go.
Life savings on Sean. What was it? Second or third round?
Sean Triangle.
I just have him to win.
Sean.
Okay. Is Merab gonna push him back again?
We'll see. Here we go. I'm curious. It's gonna be Sean's.
Yes,
forward.
he's
pressure.
moving.
And Sean's putting him on the back foot, which I do think is helpful.
Yeah.
But again, Merab immediately is doing the same thing he did in the first fight, which is move and just try to stay away from Sean. Like, he understands what Sean's, strengths are. And he's like, I'm not running in any shots.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He's already attacking that midsection, which is where Merab was weak.
Merab is not trying to
Going
throw
back
punches
up.
right now, dude.
Going back up.
I like O'Malley's pink shorts.
Painting,
Like
me too.
it looks sick. Like on the pink tag by his name. That's hard. Now we're back to last fight.
Here, Sean's kind of feinting those teeps a little bit. Nice little jab.
Still not a lot. You need a throw something like
Yeah.
a kick. Like you're just. What are you gonna do here? You're just gonna get taken
teep,
down.
Teep, I think. Teep. I don't mind the body shots. It can't be to the head. If Sean steps in and whiffs on a
But that's
right
how
hand-
he's going to win is by
Well,
punches to the
I
head.
know. Well, I'm telling you, he needs to make Merab run into it, and he
He needs to
can't
make
be-
his respect so he's not shooting like.
There you go, Teep. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to make Merab run into the shot rather than him stepping in and
Yeah.
overextending. That's the difference, I think.
More dribbling.
There you go, jab. Merab hasn't thrown many kicks yet, which in the first fight, the first thing he did was throw 2 kicks. Like, first thing. Like,
He
that's
hasn't
what did.
thrown anything.
Yeah, Morales.
He's just stalling to shoot a takedown
Yeah.
like every wrestler ever.
Yeah.
They just wait till 2:30 and then they shoot and they win the round. Thanks, Daniel Cormier, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Now this is where you counter.
Sean's already, to be fair, I think he's moving better than he was in the first
Yeah.
fight
Oh,
already.
here we
His
go.
footwork looks better.
That pressure.
Yeah.
That's where Merab needs to be careful, like whiffing on those
Oh,
shots.
But
like
but
that.
he needs to sometimes just sit down on a punch and see what happens. Like
Oh,
that.
shit, yeah,
There you go,
like
yeah.
that.
So they see he made Merab kind of walk into it a little bit more,
Yeah. He's doing that Connor just like,
There you go. Good jab by Sean.
right and putting his head off the center. So far, so. There we
Oh,
go.
nice.
Yes.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
there we
I
go.
don't think he landed that.
Aura.
But that was there.
Teams.
The teeps.
Oh, fuck.
That's a problem.
He tripped.
No, no.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Oh, fuck.
He took him down the same way in the first fight.
No, but we're getting up. We're getting up.
But see, that's the one thing that Sean has here.
We're
is
getting
he,
up.
He doesn't need to be scared about giving up his back because Merab is not a submission threat at all.
All right, hit mat return.
There
Yes.
we go. Underhook.
Yes.
Underhook. That's big.
Turn him.
That
Turn
underhook
him.
is big. That underhook
Turn
is
him.
big.
Take him
Yes.
down.
Oh.
Oh. Take him
But
down,
dude,
Sean.
Merab looks strong. He
Yeah.
looks strong. He looks very strong.
He's just bullying him.
But this is good.
Yeah.
Sean should
Yes,
be fine
double
here.
under.
He's got the double unders.
Yeah. Get out of there. Let's go. Let's
Oh!
go.
Ah,
Stop
shit.
falling.
He got up
Jesus
quick
Christ.
though. He
Yes,
got up quick.
that was
Thank God. He got up
huge.
quick. Thank God.
But that was a good
and-
shot. He just
Sean's looking good so far.
And Merab didn't accomplish a lot there on the ground. Landed a couple of
now
like,
you
knees
gotta
to
go,
the leg.
Sean. This is where you go. Merab got
Leg kicks.
nothing.
I would like to see some leg kicks from Sean, like some calf kicks right
Dude,
there.
this pressure is insane though. Like the fight pace is really high.
Yeah. It's
There we
really
go.
high.
Sean's got the under. He should defend this. He has the under. He should be able to defend this. If not, he's not strong enough.
But even this is so tiring, like, to defend.
Damn, Sean's getting fucking bulldozed.
Yeah, Sean's already breathing hard. We know Merab can do this for 5 rounds.
This is good. All right.
I mean,
there's
I,
only
again,
50
dude,
seconds
you can't,
left.
like, dude, it's not, like, it's all right. Like, okay, those are some bigger
Triangle.
shots by Sean. Those were some bigger shots by
Triangle.
Merab. Those were some bigger shots by Merab. Sean's actually is looking for a triangle right now.
Yeah.
Good, good, good.
Fucking machine.
Those are some bigger shots from Merab. Dude, again though, Sean, he got out-muscled there.
Yeah.
He had the underhook, and Sean was defending properly, and he got out-muscled. Merab picked him up and put his ass down. And that's just a problem. That's that strength advantage. And, you know, we were wondering if that was going to be fixed a little bit from Sean lifting, apparently, through camp and not jerking off. But the truth is it wasn't. Like, Merab just fucking out-muscled
This is
him right
good,
there.
though. This is good. We got up.
That's 10-9 Merab. 10-9 Merab. Merab was able to land some decently big shots.
Or get him a stool, bro. What's the deal?
Sean actually doesn't look too tired yet. He looks all right. But again,
Yeah, this is the first round.
it's the first round. But yeah, dude, at the end, dude, that's a serious problem right there. Sean had the underhook. Like, he was doing what you're supposed to do to defend, and he got picked up and put down. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. You're just not strong enough, dude. You're not strong enough in that situation. I would really like to see more leg kicks from Sean. Like, because he's so quick. If he can, like, really start sneaking in some calf kicks, I think that could be very helpful.
We got more on the feet done than last time.
Yeah, already, yeah.
He's looser.
Here we go. They went to touch gloves and they missed.
I think Sean just needs to load up a knee, bro, and send it right through his skull.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If Sean can just, like, land a couple of big shots per round, then Merab's control time doesn't really mean much. But Merab did land some good elbows there on the from the bottom. Nothing crazy, but he definitely landed some good shots.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There's a leg kick. He didn't land it, but I like that.
Always waiting for that.
Went to the body there with that shot, but we got to set something up upstairs eventually. There we go. Some good footwork from Sean there.
Boy.
Again, but you saw what happened. It was Sean overextended on that shot to the body and missed. And that's when Merab went to work. That was a good shot by Sean right there. But again, that's what Merab's waiting for. He's just waiting for Sean to throw something, and he's going to go.
Yeah.
That was a good shot by Sean. He didn't really step in on it, but he landed it.
We need more 1-2s.
Yeah, we need more 1-2s for sure.
Good leg kick from Merab. Those leg kicks are good because Sean relies so much on movement.
Nice.
Look at Merab, though. He moves away whenever Sean really
Yeah.
tries to commit to something. Smart. It's a good teep by Sean.
We need more of those.
And he waits for O'Malley to overextend.
Yeah.
And then just
Here
flurry.
comes the shot. Nah, there's no...
Oh, I'm nervous,
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna shoot like pretty soon.
That was a good teep.
Yep.
Here we go. He's got the under.
Yes.
There we go. That was better defense.
Okay, let's
That was
go.
better defense.
Snipe.
He's got to plant when he comes
Yeah,
forward. and
he's gotta make Merab run into it better. Because Merab does look a little bit more willing to strike
yeah.
this fight than he did the last fight. A little bit. Merab's still being careful. He's not really running into anything. But Sean, again, yeah, you're right, Doug. He needs to plant and just counter over the top when Merab steps in with punches. I'd love a high kick off of Sean's little switch stance forward like that, because Merab dipped his hands a little bit.
Oh,
The no look.
the no look.
He's gonna shoot really soon.
Yep. Deed up. Go,
was
Sean.
good.
This
That
is
was
where
better
you
takedown
go.
defense.
This is where you
That
go.
was much better.
Make
Here
it
we
show.
go.
Yes,
That
his
was a
mouth
big
guards
shot.
out. His
That
mouth
was a
guards
big
out.
shot. That was
Go
a big
now,
shot from
now
Sean.
you press. Nothing.
Dude, I'll tell you what. Something that Merab doesn't get enough credit for is he's quick. He's fast. He's quick.
Oh,
1 for 5. That's just what we needed to win.
Yeah. Oh, right there. You saw that
You gotta
right there.
line it- you
Sean
gotta go.
needed that right there. That counter shot was there.
Get off the fence,
shot,
dude.
shot.
Yes.
Good movement.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, shot. Yep.
Yep.
You see, though, again, it's off of Sean. He missed with that shot to the body again. Sean's getting kind of smashed right here. I would like Sean to get stronger with the whizzer. Yeah, there we go.
He's gonna just
Don't get
dropped
snapped
here.
down. There you go. That was better defense.
Yes,
So
Sean.
fucking good.
Yes.
Nice!
Yes.
That was a
Go,
good shot
go,
by Sean at the end right there. That was much better defense from Sean.
Go, stalk him. It's Chad Mendes McGregor. Get it right here. I saw it. Go.
Teep, Sean. Teep.
This is round 2 O'Malley. This has to be.
Rob is not tired though.
Yes.
Oh, that's
nice
another good
overhand.
shot
We
by
need those
Sean.
shots.
It's a nice shot by Sean right there.
Oh,
Sean fucking went. That was a home run shot, but he whiffed.
Now he's gonna.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Thank God Merab didn't complete that takedown because fucking Daniel Cormier immediately would go, oh, that's big. He fucking put Sean down for a second. That's big. I don't know. I think it's tough to say who won that
I
round.
thought that was Sean.
Check verdict. What does verdict say?
That was pretty close.
That round looked close.
Chad's gonna leak the fight if something happens, bro. I'm scared. This is a close competitive fight, bro.
It's close.
This is what we needed to see.
It's close. I mean, I don't know.
Global.
I think Sean over.
They have it Merab.
Do they? 2-0 Merab? Damn. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
From what? He didn't complete a takedown.
Nice.
I thought Sean had the bigger strikes.
That was actually a big shot by Merab, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, but like, boom.
See, yeah, it's right there. You see, it's when Sean is stepping in on that right hand, and now he's off balance. He missed. That's where Merab pushes and goes to work. The takedown defense is a lot better from Sean, though, for sure. Didn't get bulldozed that time.
All right, Sean, let's go.
Here we go.
Let's make.
Oh,
Oh, Merab went for his
Yes!
patented overhand to single leg right there.
Yes, dogfight,
Nice, yeah.
dogfight. We need those exchanges, dude.
Merab had his overhand to single leg right there. He loves doing
Rob's gonna
that.
press the gas now. Yeah, he's pressing the gas for sure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sean, he needs to not be afraid here to turtle. He needs to not be afraid here to turtle. That's what I would say. Because you're not worried about Merab taking the back. You just turtle. But it's hard though because of the pressure. And again, I really think it comes from the fact how quick Merab is. He's fast. You know what I mean? He's fast. He's not nearly as dangerous as someone like Aljo is actually on
Yeah.
the ground, but he's quick. He's really quick. Sean keeps going for like triangles, arm bars, but like I don't mind that, but like you got to use it to like cause a scramble. You know what I mean? Like right now, just throw your legs up. Throw your legs up. Get Merab to pull out. Use that to get back to your feet is what I would like to see.
Fuck.
The thing is, though, Merab hasn't landed
Nothing.
really anything yet, and I understand, you know, if you listen to Daniel Cormier, you're going to think this is a 10-8 round, but if you fucking knew the scoring criteria, again, if this is all that happens all 5 rounds, then obviously it's Merab. But, you know, he's not scoring here per se, really.
Stand him up, ref. Stand him up.
I know.
I
Let's
think
work.
Yes.
See, Sean's framing on the bicep, trying to set up something, but again, it's just gonna be Merab is a jacked hamster. That body type's hard to like work off your back.
Buggy. It's so hard to get up.
Turtle, yeah, right there. Turtle. The thing is, you gotta be a little bit worried about an arm triangle here. You gotta be a little bit worried about an arm triangle, but Sean should be all right if he just keeps turning this way. He just needs to turtle all the way.
Turtle.
That's what he needs to do. Yep, turtle and just build that base. Yep. There you go. That's better.
Walk to the fence.
Yep. Up like that. Because again, right. Like you cannot give this to Aljamain Sterling, but you can give that to Merab. You know, Merab's not gonna fucking jump on your back. But again, like legitimately, if Sean can separate and land a big shot, it's not really a debate. Like, you know, Merab hasn't scored much. These knees to the leg, I guess, or something.
All right, get up.
Yep. There you go. That's good defense.
Oh.
Take him down, Sean.
Oh, and that's him just getting out muscled again, dude. He got out muscled again there. Bad.
God.
He got out muscled right there. That is just plain and simple. He had the underhook and he got taken down regardless. The position they were in right there was a 50-50 position in the clinch, and Sean just got ragdolled.
Oh my
that
God.
trip right there.
What a trip. That was sick.
Dude, those knees would probably suck.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone do like that effectively.
There we go. Sean, use that single to get up.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
way.
that's a ninja choke. Nah, he's good now, I think.
Yeah.
He should be.
No, it's the inverted. He's tapping.
No. Don't tap. Oh my
Wow. Wow.
Merab got a submission
Yeah,
package.
he got a submission, dude. You know what though? Look, the only silver lining, I guess, in all of this is, I did say in my video, I'm like, man, if Merab can just get like one really decent submission, we got a whole new ball game on our hands when it comes to fighting Merab, and that's exactly what he did. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he did. That's
I think it was he tapped because it was just like it wasn't. I don't think it was tight, right? It was just like he was so tired.
Dude,
a lot of pressure.
honestly, I mean, the truth is that ninja choke, if it's all the way in, there's not really a way out. There's not really a way out, even if you turtle all the way. Like
Sean
Bryce
is
Mitchell-
5'11" and Merab is 5'5". Did it matter?
Yeah, it didn't matter. No, good question. No, it did not matter. It did not matter. Thank you so much for the $10, HK. Thank you so much.
I told you to bet on Merab. That's what happens.
Oh, thank you, The Walk, for the $2. Did you? I don't remember you telling me that in particular, but thank you for that. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, The Walk. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, the truth is, again, that ninja choke, again, Bryce Mitchell, Gene Silva. Bryce Mitchell went all the way to his back, and it doesn't matter when that ninja choke's fully put in most of the time. Unless by turning to your back, you kind of break the lock a little bit, then you're all right, but there's not really an escape from that, you know? There's not really an escape. But again, like, look, right there. That's a 50-50 clinch situation right there. He's got the underhook, and Sean got out-muscled. Merab was way stronger. And that was the one thing kind of going into the fight that we were like, you know, the first fight, clearly Sean got out-muscled bad, and it was like, is he going to make these adjustments, and is it going to be fixed? It absolutely, he did, you know.
So he can submit now? This thing is unstoppable now.
This thing.
I know, Alan Perez. I know. I mean, dude, yeah, dude. That's what I was saying in my video. I was like, man, you know, we don't know exactly what adjustments Merab's gonna make, but I was like, dude, if he can get a couple solid submissions, dude, he's gonna be terrifying to fight. And fuck, that's what we just saw. You know what I mean?
Rob,
You made that video like Merab couldn't do adjustments either? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean? I said in the video that we don't know what adjustments Merab's gonna make, and I think that, you know, if he does work on submissions, if he works on pinning ability, it can be a whole, like I said it could be a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, dude, it's scary. Dude, honestly, I mean, I don't know. I guess Corey Merab maybe, but dude, the truth is, dude, I think, like, I don't know if Pantoja stands a chance.
He's next.
I don't know. Who else? Dude, who else? Who the fuck else?
True.
Sanhagen.
Who the fuck else?
True.
Oh, thanks, Joshua W. Yeah. What's he? I don't even know what he's saying. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Khalik. I mean, and dude, yeah, I mean, I think, like, that would be, for me, that would be the next thing for Merab. It's like, dude, with your takedown ability, the speed, the quickness, the only way to get back up off the bottom is the turtle. That's it. You know what I mean? He has the fucking best back taker in the sport in his corner. If Merab can develop, like, really high-level back takes, fuck, dude, that's devastating. I mean, the one thing that made Merab manageable was the fact that he didn't have any submissions.
Merab is so boring, but can't deny he's crazy good.
Fuck yeah, for sure, Savage, you go. Absolutely, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. Ogre online? Okay, here we go.
Merab is easy money sniper out there. He makes Sean look very mid honestly, and the weight class has passed him by is what that performance is called.
Dude, yeah, Ogre Online for sure. Ogre Online, I really appreciate the $5, man. Thank you. I'm gonna fucking need it. My rent money's gone. But yeah, dude, I again, right? That was the one thing I said in terms of Merab, you know, for Merab in my last video about the matchup was like, you know, man, if Merab can just develop a couple of, like, really dangerous submissions, holy fuck, is he gonna be a bitch to beat. He's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Merab is the GOAT, gotta admit it.
Dude, 100%. I mean, dude, I would have told you even before this fight that Merab was the best bantamweight by far. Ever. And, dude, yeah, again, a Merab that has the ability to fucking snatch your neck up like this, because, again, you have to turtle to get back up. That's it. And, again, like, the only thing that, you know, made fighting Merab manageable...
Sean got destroyed.
The only thing that made fighting Merab manageable is that he didn't have an ability to finish you. But, you know, dude, that ninja choke's a problem. You know what I mean? And to mix that in with his speed and his quickness, his wrestling ability is huge. Lilos Adventure, thank you for the $2. Lilos Adventure, bro, I love you. I hope you know that. Yeah, sure. I mean, I think it's tough, right? Because when you go back and you look at the first fight, right, the big thing, to me at least, that was... The voice chat kind of interrupts my...
Who would you put Amelie against next?
Again, like, I thought one of the biggest things to take away from their first fight was Sean got out-muscled bad. Like, obviously, if you watched my breakdown, that was a big factor of what we were talking about, was how Sean got out-muscled. And, you know, that was something that we were expecting him to try to fix. And I think he did try to fix it. And I think he did come into this fight a little bit thicker. It didn't matter, dude. Like, again, you look at that last sequence. They were in a 50-50 clinch exchange. They were in a 50-50 clinch exchange. Sean had an underhook. Merab had an underhook. And Sean just got ragdolled. I mean, Sean just got absolutely out-muscled. You know what I mean?
Merab spit in Sean's butt.
Fabio Flintstone, thank you for the $5. Who would you put O'Malley against next?
Sonya Ding Dong.
I don't know. I don't know.
Piotr Jan.
Who would you? I think Piotr Jan, right?
Will Sean ever be
he wants
champ
to
again?
retire.
Maybe he should change weight classes.
The
See-
problem is everyone loses a title shot and like, I changed weight classes. You lost at the lower weight division. What are you gonna do when you move to featherweight? Lose.
Exactly.
It makes no sense.
Like, dude,
you have that Kevin Lee mentality. I need a 165 belt. Maybe beat a top 10 opponent,
Yep.
motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, you're right on the money. I mean, dude, again, all right, Sean just spent, 10 weeks straight lifting. Like, he talked about it in every podcast he was on. Sean was talking about the fact that I've been lifting, I've been getting bigger, I got out-muscled in the first fight, and I know that I needed to make a change. He just got fucking out-muscled again bad. He just wasn't strong enough. We thought that might have been an adjustment that he could fix. It wasn't there. He got fucking out-muscled. So it's like, what? You want him to go to 145 and fucking, I mean, those guys are, they're just way bigger and way stronger.
What the his face?
I know. Let's see what he has to say. Interesting. But yeah, Fabio Flintstone, I would say give him, I don't know, if the UFC wants Sean to win, give him Song Yadong. But I think Piotr Jan might be one of the toughest matchups for Sean.
In 5 rounds.
It's because of the fact that Piotr can mix, the really high-level striking and the wrestling together. You know what I mean? So I think Piotr Jan's a motherfucker, but I think that would be a really sick fight.
Has Jan fought Umar?
No, he hasn't. That'd be a sick fight.
Umar would murder him, bro.
Ogre Online, thank you for
Is
the $5.
Merab with Jiu-Jitsu the scariest fighter, Oat?
Ogre Online, thank you for the $5. Merab spit in Sean's butt. All right. All right. Lilo's Adventure, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. Will Sean ever be champ again? Maybe change weight class. Yeah, we kind of addressed that. I mean, theoretically, maybe. You know what I mean? But again, right, again, I think we all thought that there were very key adjustments he needed to try to make against Merab. I think he did make those adjustments. He tried to, and it didn't matter. He still wasn't strong enough. I think Merab made some adjustments. I think Merab has learned some jiu-jitsu, which is terrifying. James 712, thank you for the 2 pounds. Is Merab with jiu-jitsu the scariest fighter of all time? Yeah, I mean, again, that was the one thing that was manageable about him. Was like, yeah, Merab has relentless cardio and he's ridiculously strong, but at least he's not going to finish you, right? Clearly, Merab has been making adjustments and he's been changing things, you know what I mean? And he fucking did, and it's terrifying. Yeah, for sure. It's scary. Very, very scary. Tim Welch is a very bad coach. I've been saying it for years. I mean, I don't know. What did you want Tim Welch to do? What did you want him to do, right? I mean, what? What did you want him to do about that? William Corpass, thank you for the $2.
Sean to boxing?
Dude, maybe, right?
For Sean versus Ryan Garcia.
This is Sean to boxing. I mean, fuck. I mean,
He'd
maybe.
get destroyed, though.
Yeah, he would.
He
But
would
like,
try those no-looks.
but like influencer boxing, influencer boxing, I
Well,
guess.
Sean's still 30? He
Yeah.
can still compete.
He can still compete.
Sean
yeah.
versus Jake Paul.
I mean, look, honestly, the truth is, look, you can't give Sean fucking Gervonta Davis, but I think Sean could be a good, the way, because Sean can fight with both stances very fluidly, which is kind of rare in boxing. Guys switching stances, you don't really see that. So tall, so lengthy, so fast. He could be a good boxer. Again, don't give him fucking Gervonta Davis or Tank or, don't, nothing like that. But,
I think he wants to be in Russia.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine Conor would have probably gotten murdered, bro. Someone would have just stabbed him, anywhere.
Tim said the sphere's lighting affected Sean Man facepalming.
Lumineer, thank you for the $2.80. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, for sure. That definitely wasn't true, was it? That definitely
Goodbye,
wasn't true.
rent money, Star of David.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. But who needs rent money, right? Like, who needs rent money, right? Who fucking needs rent money? Nah, I don't need
You're
rent
gonna
money.
pay it for rent anyway, so might as well gamble it.
Exactly.
To be honest, I think Sean has been figured out sad.
Marcus Barnes, thank you for the $2. I mean, I don't know. I don't look at that fight and say Sean's been figured out.
Merab's just the GOAT, bro. He's the third best
Merab's
fighter in the
just,
world right
you know,
now, and Sean's not the third. He's not there.
It's not like anybody can just do that to Sean, but at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, there were a couple of key things that Sean had to change from the first fight. And, like I said, the big one was the size. One of the biggest ones was the strength difference, right? Sean got ragdolled their first fight, got out-muscled bad. Obviously, again, right, I fucking talked about like 20 times on stream, but there was that moment in the first fight where...
So I guess no one would want to see Sean versus Umar?
There was that moment in the first fight where Merab bum rushes Sean. Sean grabs an underhook, gets his hips back, and then Merab just fucking bulldozes him, and then Sean falls over and gets stuck in a front headlock. To me it was like, dude, we can't do that. Like, that can't happen again.
MMACHE versus Lucas. Live debate. Make it happen.
And, we were saying that can't happen again. Sean cannot be giving up strength like that again. Sean, in every single podcast he did, was like, I've been lifting, I've been getting stronger, I'm thicker, I'm bulkier, I'm going to be more ready to grapple. And it's like, all right, we'll see if these, theoretically, if Sean can make these adjustments, it could be a very different fight.
How many more fights does Merab have to win to be considered one of the GOATs? Because if you look at the talent he's run through, his resume stacks up.
Yeah.
Sean twice.
Yeah.
Umar.
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I think Merab's definitely the greatest.
J.A. was working what happened in the fight.
For sure. He was the greatest bantamweight of all time, I think.
I think prime Dominic Cruz got him, bro.
I mean, look. There's one thing that you can't deny is that God, this
Waited all night for his walkout song, but he changed that shit to pander to Trump when the entire UFC calls him gay for wearing pink.
I know. Wasn't that was so stupid. That was so stupid.
That's why he lost.
I know.
Thank you.
Merab has potential to become UFC GOAT.
I mean, look, dude, I don't think you can make an argument like he blows Habib's resume out of the fucking water, right? Like, you can't even really make an argument there. Like, he has. He beat fucking Umar, beat fucking Henry Cejudo, Piotr Jan, Sean
Amanda
O'Malley
and
twice.
Kalo should scissor.
Jose.
Let's see, where was I? But yeah, I don't think Sean got figured out. I think he got again, that final sequence where he got taken down and choked. Again, Sean gets back to his feet, grabs an underhook. He's in a 50-50 clinch exchange with Merab, and he got out-muscled again. He got ragdolled again. He's not strong enough. And I'm sorry, it's just a problem. It's a problem. Mix that in with just how fast and quick Merab is, and he just couldn't deal with it. Alex Martinez, thank you for the $2. So I guess no one would want to see Sean versus Umar. I mean, yeah, I didn't even really think about that, but I guess, that'd be a sick fight. That'd be a really sick fight.
I think Sean would lose.
I think Sean will probably lose that, though, right? I mean, dude, the fact that Umar outstruck Corey for, I thought the first 2 rounds were close of that fight, but, you can honestly make an argument that Umar just fucking 50-45 Corey. You know what I mean? Just fucking 50-45'd him, And honestly, I think Umar could theoretically do better against Merab. He just needs to not... When I went back and watched Umar versus Merab, the one thing I saw was Umar was, sprinting. Like there were moments... when every single time Umar was throwing, you saw it. He's biting on his mouthpiece, and he's throwing with everything that he has. And I'm like, you gotta manage the cardio better against Merab. You have to. You have to stay cool and calm.
He won those 2 first rounds pretty decisively. It's just that the aura fell off with the cardio.
Exactly. Yep.
And everyone remembers that fight for Merab dancing and all of that, and not for Umar taking those 2 rounds.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. And I think again, a lot of people are saying that Umar just needs to get his cardio a little bit better. I'm like, he just needs to manage his cardio a little bit better, not sprint so hard.
He was
the first 2
simply
rounds.
inefficient with his energy. We know that.
Luminary, thank you for the $2.80. MMA Shea versus Lucas live debate. Make it happen.
I'll call him.
He's ducking.
He's ducking, man. He's ducking. I mean, obviously, I would love to, but I don't know why he would ever. He doesn't do things a lot. He doesn't live stream anymore, so probably won't happen. But I'd love to. Zeke, game show. Shale was working. What happened in the fight? Well, again, Sean stopped smoking weed. He stopped gooning. He was hitting the weights like a motherfucker, and he got out muscled bad, bro. He got out muscled bad. That first takedown sequence, where like he literally had the underhook and the whizzer, and like he's doing everything right to defend, and Merab fucking picked him up. I'm like, oi, that's a problem. That's a serious problem. And now Merab knows submissions. He's made some adjustments, and now Merab has a pretty good guillotine. And that's a problem, dude. Yeah, D's nuts, thank you for the $5. Waited all night for his walkout song, but he changed that shit to pander to Trump when the entire UFC calls him gay for him. Yeah, that was terrible. That was dog shit. That was a really bad walkout. Christ is king, thank you for the $2. Merab has potential to become UFC GOAT. I think so, dude. It's a little hard, though, because... I mean, I don't know. At this point, though, I think if you want to become GOAT...
You need 2 belts.
You need 2 belts, right? And I'm just like...
You know who
said
had
he's
2
never
belts?
going up.
Connor
He said he's not.
McGregor.
Yeah,
No,
because
Ilya
Ilya's
would
there.
murder him, dude.
Well, Ilya's a 55er now.
Oh, he said. I forgot
Dude, Merab versus Volk, bro. Make it happen, Dana.
Oh, I mean, look, Volk is getting
That
a little
would be
up there
such a
in
good-
age, but I mean, come on, dude, come on. Volk, Islam Makhachev, right after that first fight, that little man, so strong. Like Craig Jones said that Volk feels like a welterweight. He's so strong. He has cardio for fucking days. You know what I mean? That's a tough fight for Merab.
He would just not get taken down and outpoint him the whole time.
For sure. You know what I mean? 100%. 100%. But I mean, I don't know. He's 100% the bantamweight GOAT, though. There's no question there. Kevin Miller, thank you for the $2. Amanda and Kayla should scissor. All right. I don't know what to say to that.
Mod, can we ban him? Just like for the stream.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the one interesting thing about him versus Corey would be is, like, how does Merab react when he takes Corey down and Corey spins under to the legs, right? Like, it's a different ball game for sure. It's a very different ball game. It's interesting. I mean, I think that's better than grabbing close guard on Merab, you know what I mean? You're not going to submit Merab off your back unless you're like a
I know
Brian
Sean
Ortega.
was 8 seconds away from getting out that round.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yep, for sure. Merab said he wouldn't move up because of Volk. That's what he said.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a fucking tough fight.
Yeah.
Volk is a really difficult fight. I wouldn't want that if I was Merab. Shit, how do you explain Sean missing his counters on Merab's wild overextending overhands? Yeah, I mean, I obviously need to.
I'm so happy for Merab. What a performance.
I need to obviously go back and rewatch the fight, which we'll do. You know, tomorrow around noon, my breakdown will be here. I'm gonna rewatch everything. I'm gonna try to break everything down. We're gonna try to figure out exactly what happened. But you know, the truth is, I think the counters were there. I think Sean landed a couple of them. But I think Merab's quick, dude. He's fast. He's quick. And I think that's something that Aljamain Sterling didn't quite have. You know, I mean, again, we talked about it in my breakdown, what we did for the fight. Aljamain Sterling is obviously lethal on the ground. Deadly on the ground. His body triangle, his top pressure, his submissions are lethal. But he's not as quick as Merab. Merab's fast. He's fast. And I think Merab did a very good job not overextending. I think, again, he had some moments of really stepping in, you know, and I mean, theoretically there were counters there. But for the most part, Merab was doing a good job moving, pressuring without overextending, and he's fast. He's quick. And again, it's that strength advantage. Him being so much stronger just kind of killed any chances Sean had of defending the takedowns like he needed to. Because again, Sean was getting to these 50-50 positions and he was just getting ragdolled. He couldn't hang with it. You guys want to call Marcus and see? Because he says he's going out, but I don't know if he's coming here first. Because we got to go soon. It's already 10:20. We got to go. What the fuck is a Zesty or O'Malley going to do? Merab is going to be so much stronger than Corey, though. Yeah, for sure. He will be.
Corey's going to be big, bro.
He will be stronger than Corey. I think the difference is, though, is that Corey is going to, again, I don't think Corey's going to try really hard to... I think Corey is a better grappler than Sean, skill for skill. I think Corey is more technical. And I think, theoretically, Corey's not going to try to play a super, like, strong wrestling game against Merab. Corey's not going to be sitting there, like, biting down on his mouthpiece, like, sprawling like Umar was. I think Corey's going to give up his back standing. He's going to be going for leg locks. You know, I don't know if it's going to work. I've never really seen Merab have to go against that kind of style, which obviously we'll talk. I'll make a video about Corey Merab, too, afterwards. But, yeah, you know.
Soccer Man is typing.
He didn't answer. But I'm texting.
Yeah, but Corey can't stop Merab's pressure. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
No one can.
I don't think anyone can.
Umar is the only hope, and he needs to get another fight in before he fights for the title, probably.
Said I'm running behind. I'll meet y'all.
Cameron said that?
No, Mark.
Okay.
All right. And it we call Soccer Man.
Yeah. We'll end right now. Yo, Shay, you literally predict everything. Well, thank you.
If that doesn't deserve a donation, I don't know what does.
I mean,
guys.
what can I say? I mean, obviously, I was leaning towards Sean to win, but I do think I did a good job kind of breaking down what Merab.
All you had to
needed
do was
in
watch
the
his last video, and you would have made $3 million gambling.
I mean, look,
using DraftKings code MMA Shay. All you had to do was go back and look at his picks, and every one of them hit. Holland hit.
To me,
Merab hit. Kayla hit.
To me, it would be...
You picked the whole main card.
I did, didn't I? To me, it would be... look, it's easy to predict everything right, quote-unquote, when you just cover all of the bases. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to cover everything. I was like, this is what Merab needs to do to win. This is what Sean needs to do to win. Based on what we know right now, here's what I'm leaning towards. But, like, when you try to cover every single base, it's like, well... You know, if you get something wrong trying to cover everything, then you just missed something or you don't know what you're talking about. Now, if I pulled the fucking Kenneth OK and made a video being like, this is what's going to happen, you guys are going to see, come back to this video, this guy's going to get finished, now that would be pretty impressive. But I just try to cover everything, you know what I mean? So, you are the GOAT of MMA. Oh, well, I'm glad you think so, man. All right, guys. How many viewers are we at now?
200.
No, it's been stuck at that for like 3 hours.
Oh.
It's glitched.
It's gonna be like what 300 now because we're supposed.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure some people are dipping out of here now, but it usually always ups.
Oh, 528.
528.
528. But the chat is active.
But that's just the problem. It's like it's right after the card is when everybody fucking comes in. You know what I mean? It's like now we got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, damn. 528. Well, thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you. Listen, guys, please. We're so close to 3,000 followers on Instagram. I post a lot of good training footage and stuff. You're really going to help my pickup game tonight out at the bars if I have 3,000 followers. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, at Shea Blair, please. CHEBLAIR. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Love all you guys so much. I love all you guys so much.
Which one of you guys are going to get the fridge so the others can get the lunch?
Who said that?
There's
the snacks.
Jackson's on fridge duty for tonight.
Dog, I was on fridge duty last night.
Merab whoops Pantoja? Probably, yeah. Probably. I mean, dude, Pantoja's fucking good, but yeah, that's a tough fight, man. That's tough. That's a tough fight. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you for coming. Again, also follow my fucking my side characters on Instagram. They're tagged in posts on my Instagram already. So follow them, please. Again, at Shea Blair. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I love all you guys so much. I will be having a video tomorrow about noon, trying to break down everything, talking about what's next for everybody. But all right, guys.